Shalom to the house of Yisrael. This is Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael. It's been a minute. Live and direct on these YouTube streets. First off, I just want to give a praise to the Most High Yah and His only begotten Son, our King of Kings, the Master of Masters, Yahshua HaMashiach. Yes, indeed. Welcome to another live stream by yours truly, I've been your humble brother and servant of Yahshua. Ain't no big eyes and no little U's. Feel free to come chop it up with your Ak. As you see the title, A World Without Creativity is a stale and dull world. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man, I had to go live tonight, man. You know, that's one thing I like about doing these live streams. You know, you can have a down day. You can be down in the spirit some days. But when you chop it up with like-minded people, it just builds you spirit up and you feel the positive energy. You know, I had me some pizza for supper tonight. No swine on it, of course. Vegetable pizza. I had me a mushroom and spinach pizza and an onion and mushroom pizza. And I'm good. Now I'm on here chopping it up with the family. Yes, indeed. But yeah, I will open up the panel. Big salute to you, Brother Logan. Big salute to you, Chris G. It's good to hear from your brother, Chris G. I pray all is well in your world, brothers. That goes for anybody that may tune in tonight. I pray all is well with y'all in y'all world. But yeah, creativity. Let's talk about creativity. Creativity is a beautiful gift that the Most High blessed His children with, the gift of creativity. When you think about creativity, all our favorite things that we gravitate towards and fancy came from somebody with a creative mind. I mean, the stuff that I grew up in the 90s, man, just thinking about the 90s, growing up in the 80s and the 90s, some of my favorite childhood cartoons, movies, was done by very creative people. Some of the greatest series that ever existed, like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, you know, even Harry Potter. Even though Harry Potter had controversy, that still was done by creativity. You know, look at, for example, George Lucas. George Lucas was a creative man. And yeah, I know he's a Gentile, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's an Israelite or a Gentile. A creative mind is a beautiful mind. It doesn't matter. And that's real talk. A creative mind is a beautiful mind because it has infinity and endless possibilities. Let me say that again. A creative mind is a beautiful thing because it has infinity and endless possibilities. You know. But yeah, I just want to come chop it up, man. You know, see what y'all up to. But yeah, man, creativity is needed because it's a beautiful thing. And any child that's creative, if a child start drawing at a young age and start coloring and just be into any kind of thing, don't shun that child creativity. And that's a problem in a so-called black community. You know, we trying to shun the child's creativity or imagination at an early age. And that's why you see a lot of these children growing up too damn fast, because they has no creativity and no imagination. They got them too gravitated towards this world, this wicked, filthy world. Shalom and big salute, Sister Namaria. Shalom and big salute. But yeah, creativity, you know, think about the stuff that we grew up on in the 90s. That was done, and I'm sure, like, for example, J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of Lord of the Rings, and George Lucas. I bet you George Lucas probably was picked on in school. He probably been envisioning Star Wars since he was a child. George Lucas. You know, he probably been envisioning Star Wars, and he probably was picked on and bullied by his peers, by the so-called jocks in school. But all those people that probably picked on him and laughed at him probably watched Star Wars. That his peers that he went to school with, they probably watched it, and he made billions off it. You know, and there's an old saying: "Do not make fun of a nerd or geek, because you might work for him one day." That is true. I never forget my grandmother told me that. My grandmother on my mama's side, you know, may she rest in peace. You know, y'all have mercy on her soul. She was like, "Don't make fun of a nerd or clown because you might work for him one day." And that stuck with me. that stuck with me. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna chop it up, Logan. I'm gonna open up the panel to you, bro. Let me just because I know you got a lot to say. I know you got a lot to say, young brother. What's good, Ariel? Big salute. I'll just say I'm gonna go live tonight. But yeah, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, DC Comics, all these creators of these things, they had creative minds. It's like in our community, we shun our brothers and sisters that's all creative, we shun them. I'm gonna just keep it 100. We shun them. We wanna be too caught up onto the buffoonery. It's like if you got a brother or sister that know how to draw good or know how to write or know how to whether they they talented, yeah, we'll support them. We're like, oh yeah, you talented, brother, you talented, sister. But when we trying to when they trying to get their stuff out there, it's like we don't support that. Big salute, kid, Judah. Big salute. Big salute. But yeah, creativity is needed because the way I think these children of today, they need creative. They need more programs to stimulate these children mind and to have them to embrace their creativity and imagination. Because there's too much negativity going on in the world. Because you see, I'm a daydreamer. I still daydream. I be daydreaming on a job when I'm on my work area, but it's like I'm so good at it, I could daydream and do my job at the same time. Exactly. The only creativity we embrace is these gangster and drill rappers, and that's not our culture, man. Our culture don't have to be that. You have a lot of young black boys and young black girls that like comics, games, especially in this day and age. You see the rise of the blurred culture. Y'all know what a blurred is. I'm sure you know what a blurred is, Logan. You know what a blurred is. Black nerd. There's a rise of the blurred culture. A lot of younger brothers and sisters into the stuff that we grew up on. We was like the scapegoats. My generation, the millennials, because like back in the 90s and 2000s, I'm gonna say because I got into anime in 8th grade. That was my anime grade. That was when I started my journey on it. But I always was a gamer though, because my first console was regular Nintendo. Then our parents bought me and my brother a Super Nintendo. So we grew up on Nintendo and Super Nintendo. But it wasn't for those things. It kept me out of trouble. That's one thing about it, it kept me out of trouble. And I wasn't always the one to follow the crowd anyway. I always stuck to myself, I always stuck to myself. I talk with people, I talk with other students, but like I'd rather hang to myself. But yeah, creativity is needed. It is needed. Jujutsu Kaisen is a cold anime. I bet you it is. A lot of creativity. And it'd be cool to see black anime creators. And they probably out there, but they just too far in between. Because our people are on that goofy stuff. If our people wasn't on that goofy stuff, we could have had a lot of black gaming developers and black anime creators. But we glorify we look at hip hop, and that's what pisses me off about our people. We look at hip hop like we look at hip hop culture like that's dictate that's who we should be as a person on this earth. No, we got to be multifaceted. Black people are too one-dimensional. We don't want to be multifaceted, because we are multifaceted people by nature, but America taught us to be one-dimensional. Let me say that again. We was created to be multifaceted by nature, by the Most High Yah, but America taught us to be one-dimensional. What we see in the media, you got to be like that. You got to be a rapper. You got to be an athlete. No, you could be. Why you don't see them promoting black musicians? I'm talking about like black musicians, because you got a lot of younger black children out there, they playing instruments, like learn how to play the piano, learn how to play string instruments. They out there, but they don't promote that in the media. It's either you're a rapper, an R&B singer, an athlete. Those two things, no, that can't dominate us and who we are as a people. we could be anything. Real talk. Without creativity, the world y'all made would have not been created. Facts. This whole world was, he is a creator. The Most High Yah is a creator. That's why some people call him the creator. He's the creator of all creators. Hallelujah. Through his son, Yeshua HaMashiach. He made us in his image. We are made in Yah and Yeshua's image. So he's the artist. When I look at the sky, when I look at this horizon in the sky, or when you're looking at the mountains, that's the art of the Most High. The Grand Canyon. That's the Most High done that. The Grand Canyon, man, to design something like that, the Grand Canyon, just looking at it, the Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, all these monuments, like these natural monuments around the world. Come on now, you got atheists out there saying, oh, there's no God. God don't exist. God, there's no God. There's nothing out there. Man, you atheist, but you believe you got a brain, atheist. How to stomp an atheist? This is how you stomp an atheist. Okay, Mr. or Mrs. Atheist, you don't believe in God, huh? No, I don't believe in God. There's no such thing as God. After that, we just came here. We just came here out of nothing. All right, Mr. Atheist, you believe you got a brain? Yeah, I got a brain. I know I got a brain. I believe I got a brain. Can you feel your brain? No. Can you taste your brain? No. Can you see your brain? No. Can you hear your brain in your skull moving? No. Can you smell your brain? Can you taste it? No. But I know I got a brain in there. Then okay, you believe you got a brain, but you can't see your brain unless they crack open your skull. That's the only way you're going to see. But technically, you can't see your brain because it's in your skull. But you believe you got a brain. So why you don't believe there's a God? You see everything that's being created and manifest in front of you. You feel air breathing around you. There's a God. Oh, no, you're trying to be technical. That's how you stomp an atheist. They believe they got a brain. Some intelligent being had to design that brain in your skull, Mr. Atheist. That brain ain't just came there by itself. Something had to create that brain. When you look at the animals, the different color, like the peacock. The peacock, man, it's all these magnificent colors on the peacock. Even the parrots, like some of these parrots, like they got the red parrots with the, them big parrots with the multicolors. Yeah. Man, something had to create that. Something had to create that, man. Real talk. But they got people don't want to believe. They say, oh, there's no God. There's no God. But yeah, creativity is needed. And one thing about creativity and imagination is take your mind off of the bullshit in this world. That's what I like about it. It takes your mind off the buffoonery in this world. Sometimes you got to escape. Shout out to Bob Ross. Rest in peace, Bob Ross. That's why he started painting. The artist Bob Ross. I think that's why he painted a lot of forestscapes and naturescapes. Because he just wanted to escape. And it's like. That's why a lot of people are unhappy in this world because they lost in touch of their creativity and imagination. They've been bombarded by the ways of this world and got to dictate to being around a lot of toxic people, hanging around ain't crap people, man. Some people, they're just to suck your energy away from you, man, because they see that light in you, and they see that glow in you, and they want to drain that from you, and they don't have the courage to be themselves. Real talk. That's interesting. Mountains all giant tree stumps. There's a possibility. You never know. Hey, that's an interesting theory. Mountains all giant tree stumps. That's an interesting theory. But hey, the Most High created all that, like Mount Everest. You got people trying to climb Mount Everest. Mount Everest claimed many people's lives. It's a dangerous, that's a tall order. But yeah, when you think about Akira Toriyama, Hideo Kojima, like Hideo Kojima, the creator of the Metal Gear Solid video game series. Man, when I played Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation 1 in 1998, that's when it was released. That game was like ahead of its time. And it was Metal Gear Solid was foretelling what's happening in the future. I mean, that's how I learned about nanotechnology. Before, like, Metal Gear Solid, that game is like a gold. I mean, they was, even though it was came on PlayStation 1, that game was like 20 years ahead of its time. That's crazy. That game was like 20 years ahead of its time. And that game was released in 1998. So you know Hideo Kojima knew his shit, man. That Jap knew his shit. He must have was doing a lot of research, man. He had to do a lot of research, you know. And he had a lot of time on his hand. Afrofuturism is cool. Yeah, I seen the Afrofuturism art. Yep. Yep, Afrofuturism. Yeah, there's a lot of that's on the rise too. But yeah, I mean, he was ahead of his time though when he made that game. Metal Gear Solid, one of the best games on PlayStation 1. Then they released Part 2, Sons of Liberty, on PS2, like in the early 2000s. I mean, Metal Gear Solid, man. I mean, me and my cousin and brothers, I mean, when we had sleepovers, that's one of the games we played the most on PlayStation. Whether we went slept to our cousin's house or they came slept to our house as children, man, we played. Man, I remember one night we beat Metal Gear Solid like 2 or 3 times in one night on PlayStation 1. Man, that was the days, bro. That was the days back in the 90s. Man, I was in 8th grade when that game came out. Yes, indeed. Metal Gear Solid, one of the best games. That's why I say that was a godsend game. You know, that was a godsend game because I mean it was a game of the head of this time. Shalom, Sister B, Sparrow, shalom. But yeah, that game was ahead of its time. I mean, you learn about nanotechnology. I mean, it's just and I was thinking about that. That's one game. The final boss give you a damn lecture before you got to fight the final boss, Logan. And the Metal Gear Solid, the game was so poetic too, because after you defeat the bosses, they gave a death speech on a death, like they was when they was dying, they gave a death speech. They start reflecting on their life, and they start confessing what led them to become the villain they were. Man, it was so poetic, bro. I mean, I wish you could have experienced Logan, but that's one thing, man. The 90s, man, I mean, it was so poetic when you fight the bosses on Metal Gear Solid. I mean, they give you their little final speeches before they die. And then the final boss, you know, which was Liquid Snake, Solid Snake twin brother, the Beam clones. I mean, he gave you a lecture. How many games you know that the final boss give you a lecture, man, before they about to fight? That's some epic stuff. Give you a long lecture too. Damn near it's like a damn 30 to 40-minute cutscene. Damn near hour-long cutscene before you, and that was all done on PlayStation 1. That game was like 20 years ahead of its time. That game was like 20 years ahead of its time. Imagine creating a nanotechnology suit, something like on some Black Panther stuff. So dope. Yeah, like the Black Panther suit. You never know. You know, I'm telling you, if our people to create something like that, the government, they're trying to take it from us. Everything we create, they're trying to take from us. Real talk. But yeah, you know, like Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, you know, I know we could talk. You know, they created some of the greatest characters, and that was all by thought, the power of thought. You know, but we have that ability too. We all do. We all do as a people. But we want to express ourselves when it comes to creativity, but we're afraid what others may think. We're afraid what our family will think. We're afraid what our peers may think. We got to break out of that, man. Because at least you were the brave one to express yourself if you're a creative person. You know? But they want to box us in too much. You know, we let the media, whether it's the mainstream media, social media boxes in too much. You know, we got to be a certain type of way, and that's not true. That is not true. There's many avenues you could take. You know, I mean, there's so many good brothers and sisters out there know how to make some awesome artwork. Like I see some of the pages on my bookmarks. You know, I mean, they just talented, but they don't get the recognition they deserve or the accolades. You know, and you gotta understand that it has to. It's just not. It has to do with the algorithm too. In my opinion, I think on these platforms, the algorithm, you know, has a lot to do with it. You know, that's just my opinion. I think the algorithm is racist to a certain extent. That's just my opinion. You know, call me a conspiracy theorist if you want, because you got a few successful black gaming channels on YouTube, but when you go to the gaming sector, they're gonna promote the non-black channels. It is what it is. It's true. That's in any sector of YouTube, you know. And it's sad, you know. And the algorithm is all depend who the algorithm choose, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, the big channels with a million some subscribers really don't have no. Some of them don't have no quality content. You got a lot of smaller channels that got quality content, but they don't get the accolades and recognition they deserve. So numbers don't mean anything. Just because a person got a million subscribers or 100 something subscribers, that don't mean their content has quality. They could have crappy content because the world loves crap. Let me say it again. The world loves crap. Just like with the music. I'm subscribed to a lot of independent music channels like Vibin. They make some of the good hip. They play independent hip hop instrumentals. The channel is called Vibin. You know, Vibin. You know, they got chill hop records. Make the lo-fi music. Music like now some of the stuff get like a million hits, but they ain't on a level with that mainstream stuff. And I'm kind of glad because if they was to get a lot of hits, the mainstream people probably want to collaborate with them. They'll probably want to collaborate with them. So things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason. You know, but yeah, and like I say, if you're a producer or musician, if you put your content on YouTube, you may just get a couple of 2,000 hits on your song. Don't feel bad. Give yourself a pat on the back because compare yourself to the mainstream artists. They got 20 million hits. That's 20 million buffoons. And on your channel, you may get like maybe just 20 or 20,000 people listen to your song, and you make a good song. That's 20,000 people with common sense compared to that mainstream artist with 20 million hits. That's 20. You got 20,000 common sense people versus 20 million buffoons. Which one you'll take? Which one is the greater weight? Those who have common sense will trump those 20 million buffoons. You catch my thrift? You catch my thrift? Real talk. B Sparrow in the building. Shout out to B Sparrow. But yeah, you know, I'm just saying. I always thought like that though. You know, numbers don't mean anything. It doesn't. Just because that video got like 100-some-thousand views, you know, people just shows you what the mindset of most people in the masses at. That's how you gotta look at it. You look at the numbers of a certain video that a content creator does, whether it's on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, or any social media platform. It just shows you what the mindset of most people gravitating towards. Real talk. But yeah, man, all these popular shows and series that we grew up in love was created by creative people that probably some of their parents probably trying to talk against their dream, because that's the biggest dream killers out there. I hate to say I hate to bust y'all bubbles. Some of the biggest dream killers out there is your parents. It could be your parents, your spouse, your children, your siblings. But Some of the biggest dream killers out there, I hate to say it, is your parents. And that's the sad thing. That you'll think they'd be the first people to support your dreams and your creativity and imagination. But no, these days, you got parents that tell their children to stop drawing, man. That's child abuse, man. You tell a child to stop using their imagination and their creativity, that should be a form of child abuse. That's a freaking form of child abuse. And I said it and I meant it. You know, that's why this world ain't crap, man, because, you know, a lot of people unhappy. You know. But yeah, that's some of the biggest dream killers out there. And it's sad. You got to move in silence these days. You know, when you're going to do something in this life, you got to move in silence. I see a lot of people talk about that on social media. But will never tell people your plans. Move in silence. That is true. Because it's like you want to tell people what you got plans, what your inspirations, and what you want to do in this life. And you tell them that the first thing they're going to come up with that negativity, bull crap, man. They're going to come with that negative bull crap. You know, oh, you can't do that. You know, you don't know. You know, like Yoda said in Star Wars, do or do not. There is no try. When he told that to Luke, when he was training Luke how to use the Force in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, I think that was Return when he was training Luke. When Yoda was, he told Luke, he was like, do or do not. There is no try. I mean, damn, that's true, man. You're gonna either try to attempt to do it or not. There is no try. You know? That was real talk. Yoda was spitting game to Luke, man. You either gonna try to learn how to master the Force. I mean, the Salaki. You either gonna attempt to master the Force or you ain't gonna try to master the Force. There's no try. You either gonna master it or you're not. There's no try. And you know, that was words of wisdom. But you got people out there, oh, that's just from a movie. That's a fictional character. Yeah, it's a fictional character, but they be spitting some real game. A lot of these video games and animes or any comic book, they be spitting some real ish, man. You know? Because you got to look at it on a higher level. That's the mind of the creator. You know, when you got authors, like, they be pouring out their mind. Like the authors, some of these good novels out there, they be pouring out their mind. What's really on their mind? They be dropping some games sometime in them books. You know? Games of life, you know, wisdom, jewels, you know. But the ultimate source of wisdom comes from the Most High Yah through His Word. That's why I say the Book of Proverbs, man, alone will teach you life lessons. You know, the Book of Proverbs, and especially don't get on Ecclesiasticus too, you know, or Sirach. That's like the Book of Proverbs times 10. Real talk, straight up. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man, that's why America is falling. You know, there's no creativity. Look what's going on. If you want to find good creativity, you got to go online. Look at Hollywood running out of ideas. You know, you got these SJWs ruining everything. These SJW politics. You know, they ruining everything that we grew up on. It's just a hot mess. It's a hot mess, man. You know, that's why they're coming up with all these remakes, all these movie remakes, because they running out of ideas. They're running out of ideas. You got no creativity in the black sector. It's the same redundant bull crap. You know, the beef and the doxing, the drama, the clout chase, no substance. And that's why a lot of brothers and sisters, they withdraw from the black sector. And you can't blame them. You can't blame them, man. Let them do their own, venture off and do their own thing. You know, you can't blame them. Especially if they got a channel growing. You don't want to have none of these content creators from the black sector on your platform because they're going to ruin your channel. They're going to drag your channel through the mud. And God forbid if you fall out with them, next thing you know, they're going to try to turn it into a beef. Look what's going on with Kwame Brown, man. Everybody falling out with Kwame Brown, man. Everybody, even Charleston White, they don't want to work with him. He tried to use Charleston White. Kwame Brown tried to use Charleston White to go at his ops. And Charleston White, man, he said, I've been working with him. You know, that was just a one-time thing. But he ain't got no smoke for Charleston White, though, Kwame Brown. That's the one person nobody got no smoke for, Charleston White. But yeah, you know, Kwame should have learned from his first few mistakes. But no, he going back and forth with Gilbert Arenas, man. It's just a hot mess. It's like a lot of content creators. It's a hot mess, man. You know, it's a freaking hot mess. But yeah, there's no creativity in this black sector. It's the same redundant stuff. That's why the wacko spirit's falling. You know, people getting tired of hearing all them same talking points. You know, and all that redundant bull crap. I tell to any brother or sister that's coming up on this YouTube street, you might as well just do your own thing. Don't go to the black sector. Just stay in your lane. That's the best thing to do. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, because if you collaborate with some of these toxic people, they're gonna ruin your channel. They're gonna drive your channel through the mud. Real talk. But man, how y'all day was going though, family? I know I'm rambling on. How y'all day went? I had a good work day today. All praise to the Most High. You know, first couple of days of the new year, according to Hebraic, the Hebrew New Year. You know, April 1st, the real New Year, not that Gregorian calendar crap in January. That ain't the real New Year, but got Passover coming up next. Yeah, next week. Y'all willing next week. Yup, Passover coming up on the 14th. Looking forward to that. Hallelujah. Giving honor to the Messiah on the Passover lamb. But yeah. You know, great live you did yesterday, K. Judah, about the 11. And you touched base on a lot of stuff, man. It is true, bro. A lot of people won't be keeping these feast days, but they still gonna have that 11 in their heart, in their mind. And that is so true. A lot of Israelites still got that animosity, that 11. They be like, shalom, brother, shalom, Mark. At the Passover, be like, shalom, Mark. That's Mark right there. But as soon as he turned his back, I can't stand that Negro. I can't stand him. Blah, 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 blah. All the sisters be like, shalom, sister. That's my county. Shalom, sister. But soon as she turned her back, oh, she thinks she is. Okay, how am I? She thinks she all pious and holy and down, all kind of hot mess, man. It's just a hot mess. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm still on my little hiatus from drinking alcohol, feeling good like a Hebrew should. You know, like I see, I'm taking a break from the alcohol, because last year, I ain't gonna lie, last year I drank a lot of brown liquor last year. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100, man. You know, had my bouts with depression last year due to life disappointments and stuff, man. You know how it is. You know where I'm coming from, Master Moshe. You know where I'm coming from. Master know where I'm coming from. There you go. Shout out to brother Master Moshe. What's the business? But yeah, I drank a lot of brown liquor last year. I'm trying. That's why I'm taking me a break from alcohol altogether. Even y'all willing for the Passover, I'm probably not going to even drink no wine for the Passover. Y'all willing? I'm going to probably drink me some juice. Yeah, real talk. Drink me some grape juice, man. Real talk. Yeah, but you know how it is, though. Nah, it's like, yeah. Oh, yeah, y'all know where I'm coming from, because some of the live streams, man, I came on here. Some of the live streams, I was always feeling good like a Hebrew should now. You know, now that's one thing I was saying that to a person the other day. I was like, man, you know, I drink, but I don't drink to get pissy drunk. And I'm proud. I give myself a pat on the back for that. I never drunk. I don't care what I'm going through in life. I ain't gonna drink to get pissy drunk. You should never drink to get pissy drunk, because that's when you know you got a problem. When you drink to get pissy drunk. Real talk. Real talk. Yes, indeed. Shalom, Sister Oracle 007. Good to see you. But yeah, but I'm liking it though, man. You know, I feel good. You know, like I said, it's not that I quit cold turkey. I ain't, you know, I'm still drink. You know, I'm a drinker. I'm gonna have me a good drink, cause man, I was tempted. I ain't gonna lie. Today I was tempted. I want to go get me a red apple, red pint, the can. And I said, nah. I'm gonna take me a break. But I'm loving it though. You know, I'm loving it. You know, but I'm drinking me some Coca-Cola though. I'm drinking me some Coca-Cola tonight. Some Coca-Cola. That's all I'm having tonight. Some Coca-Cola. Some Coca-Cola. Yeah. Yes, indeed. That's right. These YouTubers boring as hell, especially these fake black alpha males. Oh, don't get me started on them damn buffoons. Yeah, and you see, let me tell you something about that, Logan. That alpha and beta. If you look at the word beta, like look at the werewolf pack, man. You know, because I'm into that fantasy shit, man. You know, like vampires, werewolves, elves, and dwarves and shit. I'm a nerd for that shit. I frolic over that shit. That's just part of who I am, and I ain't no shame in my game. You know, they probably used to clown us back in the day for that, but a lot of now fast forward these days, it's cool to be into shit like that. It's cool to be into anime, but yeah, even now, even with the wolf pack, like a regular wolf pack with wolves, the animals, you got the alpha and the beta. Okay, the beta is the second in command. So if the beta is the second command, that means he's the second strongest wolf in the pack. So you got these niggas on here talking about how you a beta male, you know. Well, if I was a beta in a wolf pack, that means I'm the second in command of the wolf pack. You dumbass nigga, you know. I'm the second strongest wolf of this whole wolf pack. So if the alpha get taken out, it's my responsibility to make sure the other pack members survive. You know, until they elect a new alpha. That's what they did. That's what they do. That's what they did on True Blood. You know, I watched the show True Blood. You know, when the wolf, when they took out the pack leader, I think they elect Al-C to be the next leader of the pack. You know, yep, I'm a fan of fantasy and the mythology. Since a child, man. Since the child, you know. Like I said, back in the like when I was in I was checking out a lot of war books too. Like when I was in the 5th grade, I think 5th and 6th grade, man, I was checking out a lot of Civil War books and World War II books. I used to go to public. I still got my public library card. I don't know if it's still activated though. I still got my public library card with me. I'm sure it's still usable. Or I probably got to renew it. Yeah, I probably got to renew it. But yeah. Yeah, I used to check out them Civil War books, man. Oh, excuse me. I just belched. Oh, that's that Coca-Cola. Ain't no shame. Excuse me. You got people paying, he belched, he burped on the live stream. He burped on the live stream. It's my live stream. Shalom, Amina Coleman. Shalom, beloved sister Amina Coleman. Big salute, Mike C. Shalom to the beloved Coleman family. Yeah. But yeah, man, these so-called fake alphas, the ANC, they want to use that to project their insecurities on another man. Oh, you a beta, you an alpha, man. That's Greek term, man. We Hebrews, man. You know, Aleph and Toph, man. You know, be yourself. Stop letting these content creators trying to project their insecurities on you. Oh, you ain't doing this type of thing they doing. That means you're a beta. You know, they some swindlers, man. They some snake oil salesmen. All of them. They some snake oil salesmen. Yes, indeed. But yeah, you know, they just let these damn labels, man. That's another. I did a stream about that a long time ago. You know, our people need to stop letting these labels, you know, stunt their growth. You know, people gonna start second guessing their life due to these damn vain labels. oh, you alpha, you beta, you red pill, you blue pill, and all that shit. You know, too much toxicity in the black sector, man. Too much toxicity. Too much. But I'm gonna go ahead. But if you want to come on the panel, Logan, I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody, if y'all want to come on, y'all can come chop it up. You know, I'm gonna drop the link. You know, if not, it's all good. I'll chop it up with y'all in the chat room. But yeah, man, creativity is much needed. But yeah, man, you know, this place is dull. A world without creativity, man. A world without creativity is a dull and stale world. Look what's going on with Hollywood. It's stale. They keep doing all these remakes that's garbage. I'm afraid to watch the new Matrix, man. I seen somebody did a review on the new Matrix. They say it was trash. Just from the looks of it, it looked like it's gonna be a trash movie. The new Matrix that just recently came out, I'm kind of skeptical to watch it. I'm trying to skeptical to watch it. What's good, Logan? Welcome to the panel.
Salute, brother. Salute. Thank you for having me on your panel.
No problem.
Yeah, what you're saying is it's facts, you know. And New Breed was even speaking as well, you know, like a lot of us, especially young men like myself. After a while, that whole red pill shit, it gets annoying now because it's like it's the same shit over and over and over. And unfortunately, because of this shit, a lot of actual creative black creatives who are actually putting out great content get overshadowed,
Right.
and they're not getting the publicity that they're supposed to. And like, not to mention, you know, even with music as well. Like I was even talking about this with Cool J 87. Shout out to him. Like the only music they be pushing especially is just drill music. And I'm not gonna sit here like I'm a hypocrite. I do listen to the drill music sometimes. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But at the same time, that's the only thing that they push. Like there's so many other talented young black artists who be singing about who neo soul, R&B, some country, some jazz, like, and they're not getting the publicity that they should. Right. You know, actual creatives who put their love into their content.
That's right. Like neo soul, cause like DJ Raphael, he makes some of the best neo soul mixes on YouTube. His mixes is legendary. DJ Raphael. He content creator in the UK. He do neo soul mixes. He do like the soul music mixes and all that. But yeah, you got a lot of channels like the lo-fi channels like Chill Hop. You got Chill Hop Deer, Chill Cow. What else? Vibing. You got so many independent musicians and music channels. They don't get the recognition. They get a lot of views. They get a lot of subscribers, but it's like they don't get the publicity. But it's like a double-edged sword. I got mixed feelings about it because if they was to go mainstream, they'd probably have to bow down to the mainstream way, and they have to collaborate with some of these damn artists in the industry. So it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, and I'm glad you talked about this other thing too, about the other nations, because the thing is, a lot of quote unquote black people, we love to complain about the white man doing this, the white man doing this, the Asian man doing this. But when a black person wants to do the same thing, you shun them and make fun of them. You'll call them whitewash for trying to do something. But when the white man picks it up and does it good, now all y'all want to jump on the back, talking about, oh, why isn't there any black representation? I'm not looking for white people to give me representation. The other black kid on the corner, he wanted to do that, but you made fun of him.
Mm-hmm.
But now the white man wants to do it. Now you want to talk about representation. You don't care about representation, because if you actually did, you'd try to uplift that black kid who wanted to do the same thing the white man is doing, but you don't.
Right. Because there's a lot of black comics out there, black independent comics, and you trying to promote them amongst your people. They gonna look at it, because you see the thing is with our people, we like shiny things. We look at the mainstream like shiny, like it's gold and silver. If it's not, you see, when we come with the independent stuff, it's not shiny, meaning we're not getting the recognition like mainstream. We are addicted to the mainstream too much, and that's just society as a whole. But mainly, our people, like especially, and then we complain. It's like we can't have our cake and eat it too. We can't be a hypocrite. You gotta support something that's coming from your own.
Exactly, and I feel like that's kind of, and I feel like the reason why they do that is because we come from a royal priesthood, and because of a royal priesthood, we like shiny things. So I think that's another reason why we play into the mainstream so much. There's a deeper meaning to why we gravitate to those things, but that's most definitely true. We don't give the publicity to those who are actually creating. And here's the unfortunate fact, and this is something I thought of. Black people are the first ones to call you out when you're not doing anything for them, but the last ones to help you when you need them the most. And it's the fortunate thing is, and I said this to also Divine Lee on the live stream, for anyone out there, if you're a quote unquote black person who has a business, don't be one of those pro-blacks, because
and a pro-black not to cut you off, but the pro-whack movement is full of shit.
Exactly.
To hell with the pro-whack music, man.
Exactly. It's all good. No worries.
These pro-whacks, man, they full of shit.
Exactly. BLM showed us everything, that they're not actually about us. You have 3 people on the other side who profit off of the death of heterosexual men. If that's not fishy, I don't know what to tell you, but I digress. You'll have some of you out there who are business owners, whether you're a black man or a black woman, and you have a great product, and you have people of other nations who want to buy your shit. But the dumbass you're on some, oh, well, you're not black, so you can't buy my shit. No, I don't. Let me tell you something. When it comes on to money, I don't give a shit what race you are. You see value in my product, buy it. Now, for the overly pharisaical idiots, I'm not talking about compromising yourself. Yes, we'll profit the man, digging the whole world but lose a soul. I'm not saying compromise yourself. All I'm saying is that if you know you don't have to compromise to make more money, go for it. You see what I'm saying? Because check this out. How do you know that white person that you rejected don't got black friends? He buys your product. We live in the age of social media. He buys your product. He's going out. Hey, yo, bro, where'd you get that shit? Oh, got it from so-and-so. New black customers right then and there. And because you're doing that, the more money you make, the more you can expand and have different spots in different places. And hell, you can hire your own people. Bada bing, bada boom. Take this. Oh, a black owned. Forget that, because here's what some of you fail to realize, and it's an unfortunate fact, but because in a way of slavery and what we've been through, black people only see value in things that other races see value in. If Nike was black owned, black people wouldn't care. If Gucci was black owned, black people wouldn't care. If Adidas was black owned, black people don't care. The only reason why we care about those brands because of quote unquote slavery, we always equate being white with success. So because of that type of stuff, we've been accustomed to believing that anything that is white, it's right. Now, don't get it twisted. Let me add some balance to this stuff. I like Nike. I'm not really a big fan of Gucci. It is what it is, but I like Nike. I like Adidas. So I'm not saying for you to not buy these things and not get these things. All I'm saying is that, as a black person, if you own a business, stop this whole black owned. Just stop it. You're black. It's obvious. It's visible. If people can't see that, then they're morons. But when it comes onto your business, you're a businessman. You're a businesswoman. Some of you black women, you're great hairstylists. And there's women of other Gentile nations, white women, Asian women, Indian women, who would love to get their hair done by you. But you're putting money off the table to go off this pro-black nonsense. Bro, check this out. Those same pro-blacks that you're trying to appease, are they paying your bills? Are they trying to get you through school? No, they're not. They're not the ones paying your car note. They're not the ones paying your light bill. So how the hell are they going to tell you how to run your business? It's obviously black owned. You created it. But at the same time, don't make anyone or anything stop you from getting a fan base. This is your business. Create a cult following. I don't care. Because I'm pretty sure it is in back in the day, ancient times when we was in our royalty, you don't think other nations wanted to serve us? Like you got
Mhm.
people of other nations, white people, Asian people, and all these races who would love to help you, who would love to buy your product, and you're stopping them. Don't be like that. You're a business person first. Yes, don't compromise yourself. Morals over money. Let your morals lead you. Let the Most High lead you, so you can do the best decisions. But at the same time, when it come on to money, and you got people wanting to buy your product, let them buy it.
That's right. Yeah, for real, K. Julie's like, how old is he? 40? This young brother mine, I know for real, man. That's why I'm quiet. I'm like, damn,
I
for
appreciate it. Thank
real.
you.
Yeah, man. I was like, man, I'm blown away, man. Man, yep. Real talk. That's true. Yeah, you still could be pro-black. Yeah, that is. Because yeah, when you first talk about that, I had to think on. I said, yeah, if you're a black business owner, don't say it's a black business. Just say it's a business, man.
Exactly.
And if anybody want to support your product, if you got a service, say like if you have a pressure washing service all on the spot, call detail. You're not gonna say black owned, call detail. No, you say Big T's, Big T's and Lil John's, called on the spot detail. Put your nickname or your real name on. Don't say what type. Just say it's a call detailing business. And if you have a client that may be of another nation, and if they like your service, you got a client. But a
Exactly.
black will be like, oh man, only going one part, only going to black. No, go all over.
Exactly.
Cash
The world is
service on.
yours.
Yeah. If you got a janitorial service also, man, go clean. It was an office, like it was a bank office. And you already know who own most of the banks, the Kazars, look at it as an opportunity to explain your janitorial system. You go clean the bank buildings and stuff, vacuum and clean, like them janitorial services.
Exactly. Oh, and let me say what Chris G is saying. Chris G, I'm not saying you can't be pro-black. Let me explain what I mean by pro-black, right? Because technically I am pro-black. I'm all for seeing black family come together. What I mean by pro-black, I'm talking about they agree with everything black people do. They're part of the alphabet community, pro-black. They just everything pro-black I'm talking about. I'm not talking about pro-black family. I'm talking about just everything pro-black. Because what I noticed about pro-blacks is they don't like to hold each other accountable.
Nope, they don't
Pro-black
fall
is
out
the
of
BLM
dysfunction.
movement. Pro-black is a perfect example. The BLM movement. That's a pro-black movement. But for some reason, none of that money has gotten back to the people. It's been used to do their own little thing. So that's a perfect example of a quote-unquote pro-black movement. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Don't get so infatuated with this idea of being pro-black. No, obviously you're black. But at the same time, like you notice how we're the only nation that says dumb shit like that. I don't hear Asian people. Oh yeah, this is Asian owned. This is Middle Eastern owned. This is white owned. This is Italian owned. No, we the only ones saying that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll have a whole business filled with black people, then you have to say, "Oh, it's black owned." Oh no, shit, I didn't know. Like I couldn't tell from your skin.
Yeah, that is true. And I think that's a stigma too. Say black owned business, just say it's a business.
Exactly. And check
Other
this out,
nations
too,
do
Moshe,
that.
man. Those same people who shun you for not being pro-black, are any of them buying, promoting you? You know what I said?
Mm-hmm.
You notice how it's always the black people in the community who don't do anything who always have the most to say? Oh, this ain't pro-black. This ain't pro-black. Okay, well, check this out. All these businesses that you're shunning for not doing certain things, have you ever supported it? Have you ever bought a product from them? No. Then why the fuck are you talking? Because how the hell are you going to support? How are you going to complain about something that you're not even supporting yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, exactly. What could I show? See. What about white only pies? Like, really take that in. Imagine what's oh yeah, black only pies. Like what?
Yep.
Like
Black only
that's
pies.
so
That'll sound
dumb.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Only black people could buy these pies. No other
yeah,
nation could buy these pies.
exactly. If your food tastes good, how the hell you gonna get mad at other nations wanting to buy your food?
Right.
That means your food is good. If you're a black person, you have a business, and other nations want to rock your stuff. How is that offensive? If anything, you should be like,
Yeah, you
you're
got a
giving a
food
good
truck,
product.
right? You got a food truck and you serving pies. You gonna see a other nation be like, shoot fly. You only black can come to this food truck. Only black people.
Exactly. Like what are you doing? That's money you're putting off the table. And because you're making all this money, you can expand and then you could hire your own people. Look at that. Win-win.
Yep.
But at the same time, too, you got to be careful because that's another thing we have to talk about. A lot of black people, we like to scam one another. We have this type of scamming, finessing culture we like to play with one another. We don't respect each other's businesses.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot
we was looking for a discount. Oh, can I have a discount? Can I have a discount? Can you hook me up? Hook me up. When you go to Gucci, do you ask them that dumbass
question? And that's sad too. It's the sad truth. If your own family go through that, oh man, I went to school. Man. Can I get a hook? Can I get a family discount?
Exactly. How do you expect to build black economy if you're not going to pay the full price?
Right, but they don't go to Sahid. Mr. Sahid, can I get a discount? He's gonna be like, you buy it or get out.
Exactly.
Mr. Chan, can I get a discount? Buy or no buy?
Exactly. Simple. But with us, and then they'll guilt trip you. Oh man, I thought you was for your people. Get the fuck out of my face. I thought you was for your people. For real. Yeah, bro. Get out of my face, bro. Because this business that I built, you weren't supporting me in any shape or form. So why the hell do you want no discount? Mm-hmm. I've noticed that, unfortunately, in the black community, when you're on the journey to somewhere, black people are nowhere to be found. They only want to be with you at the finish line. That's where they want to be. Oh, see, man, you trying to help your people. I ain't trying to help you. Where was you at in the beginning? Where were you? You got some black people out there, and some of you out there make it vouch for this. Some of you out there, you had an idea. You had a goal in mind, and you had people around you, black people, mind you, maybe, who heard about your idea, and not one of them gave you support. Not one of them tried to push you. Not one of them tried to help you on this goal and this endeavor that you're trying to go on. And the moment you made it big, the same ones who didn't have nothing to do with you now want everything to do with you and asking about what you gonna do for them.
Right, they want to ride the gravy train with you. They want to ride your gravy train and they'll be like, "What you gonna do for me?" Exactly. They gonna want. Oh man, I'm your cousin, man. We went back. You remember we went back since grade school, man.
Yeah. Remember that time I tied your shoelaces when you couldn't do it? Mm-hmm. Remember that time I bought you a chocolate chip cookie when you couldn't buy it yourself? Like, bro, wait. I was 5.
Mm-hmm. It is true. Yeah, it is true. They don't want to support your vision, but as soon as you accomplish a vision, they want to be at the finish line.
Exactly. When the white man comes and supports, and the white man says, "Yo, I like what you're doing. I like this idea. I would like to collab with you." Now everybody want to talk about how I knew you. Where was this support then? Why is it now that the other nations like what I'm doing, you want to follow suit? That says a lot about you.
And that's bring me back to the story of the little red hen, like we read in grade school, the little red hen. When the dog, the cat, and the other animals didn't want to help the little red hen gather the ingredients for the bread. And when she gathered the ingredients and baked the bread at the end, all the other animals, they wanted the piece of the bread when she baked the bread. And she told them, she said, "Look, y'all didn't help me gather the ingredients. Y'all didn't help me mix the flour. Y'all didn't help me knead the dough and bake the bread." And she didn't give them none. She didn't give them no bread. I said, "Dang, boy, they tell on us in these damn children's book. God damn it."
Exactly, man. And like I said, Moshi, I'm really glad you're having conversations like this. And I even said this to Cool Jam because it just opens up doors. And I'm going to tell you this right now, and I'm going to speak this into existence. The Most High hears it, the universe feels it, and the whole world shall see it. This channel is going to blow up. And do not be surprised when more 21-year-olds in my age start to come on your show and start to talk, because a lot of us young black men, we have our concerns, and a lot of us, I have my father, but it takes a village to raise a child, and you're always going to be wanting to learn and hear other perspective from other black men. Of course, it is what it is. And a lot of us want to hear something new. I'm not gonna lie. After a time when I'm on my news feed, on the feed on YouTube, I get tired of seeing the same old shit. I would like to see something creative. I want this is a perfect time for young black creatives to really be themselves. Value themselves. Not all. I didn't come from the hood. I was never raised in the hood. I had two black parents. I was raised in the suburbs. Barry, I was raised in the suburbs, and I was raised in the city life. So I had a healthy dose of both. You know what I mean?
Same here. I was raised in the hood. Like I grew up like like in certain parts of the nines, we used to live between two projects. I mean, sometimes we hear gunshots, but it wasn't that bad, but like it was today. And then my like I want to say when I went to the 8th grade, I want to see, yeah, when I went to middle school, that's when my parents built the house and we moved to the suburbs. So yeah, I had both of the experience too. I grew up, in the hood area. Now I went to school on the west side of town. That's where my late grandmother used to live. She used to live on the west side of town. The town I live in, that's like the hood area. So I'm very familiar with that side of town. But like I said, it's like just because you live in the hood, that don't mean you have to engage into the negative stuff. Like being a dope dealer, a gangbanger.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of legit people in the hood. They trying to get out.
Yeah.
They trying to get out. And shout out to those who trying to get out of that environment. And don't let, and that's another thing, any black person, whether you're a brother or sister, don't let nobody shame you. If you can make it out the hood, man, don't let nobody try to say you a sellout or you turning your back. No, you got to think what's best for your family, man. Especially if you're a brother, you got your wife, you got your children. You don't want your children growing up in that environment, man. And you're not being a coward, man. You're not being a coward. You got to think with logic, man. But like I said, if you could get out of those negative environments, get out of that, man. Because the foreigners do it. Look at these immigrants. Most of these immigrants, they running away from that negative shit in their country.
Exactly.
That war zones and stuff. But they better not come talk no shit to me, though. I'm just be real. I'm like, hey, you ran from your damn country. You got to hold. You should have man up and fought them damn terrorists. Don't come talk and look down on me. I'm just being real.
Right. Like it's crazy too, because it's like the conversation like this, it allows other black people to be creative. Because like I said, I wasn't born in the hood. I wasn't raised in the hood. I had like the suburb life, and then I came into the city. So I have a healthy dose of both black parents, mom and father. Shout out to the Benjamin tribe, because that's my background, pure blooded Jamaican, both parents. But I digress. Not every black person is a gangbanger. Not every black person comes from the street. Not every black person is a thug. So a lot of us can't relate to that. But from comic books, artwork, dancing, poetry, music, like there's like you said before in the beginning, Moshe Ben, black people were so multifaceted. And the fact that we put ourselves in this box is so sad and degrading. Because think about this. When you see other races try to emulate a black man, do they emulate the black man who got his shit together with a nice suit on, a nice car, his wife and kids? Does he imitate him?
No.
Who he imitate?
The thug.
Exactly. The dude, and I'm not trying to diss nothing because I wear this stuff myself, but the thug attire, quote unquote, the stereotypical thug attire, the do-rag, tank top, white beater, and the sagging pants with the shit streaks in it, and some jeans. That's the idea of the black man. When the black man, he could be a nerd, he could be a geek. And I said this before, for all the black men and black women out there, when people say, oh, you turned your back on the culture, I need you to listen to me. I know you're hearing me talk, but I need you to listen to what's being said right now. You are the culture. Let me repeat that. You are the culture. Wherever you go, the culture follows. So this idea that, oh, you're turning your back on the culture. Let me tell you something right now. If every black person at the sound of my voice was to stop listening to drill, stop listening to hip hop, and stop listening to R&B, and we all listen to opera music and classical music, that type of music would start to skyrocket.
For real.
We are the culture.
That's true.
Hip hop didn't create us. We created hip hop. We can live without hip hop. Hip hop can't live without us. You see what I'm saying? We could create a brand new genre on spot if we wanted to. But because as black people, we put ourselves in this box, believing that we're supposed to conform to certain standards and ideals that society has given us. We start to, reject anything that is new. You know what I mean? And for us to have these type of conversations, it allows black people, young black creatives, to be genuine with themselves, to be honest with themselves. What does it say? The truth shall set you free. Be honest with yourself. Because a lot of black creators are starting to believe that they got to be something that they're not. You don't have to be a dating coach. You can be a nerd, embrace it. You can be a geek, embrace it. You can be that person you want to be. Just keep the Most High first in everything that you do.
That's
Keep
right.
your integrity, keep your authenticity, make your money, stay out the drama, help those who've helped you, and you'll be perfectly fine. There's enough for all of us to go around. And I'm gonna say this again too. Even if, right, I was a greedy black man and I didn't want no other black men to do well, there is so much money and opportunities to be made on YouTube that even in my greed, I still couldn't take it all. So what does that tell you?
That's true.
Dominate. The world is yours. There's not this one door all of us as black men and even black women have to walk through. There is many doors. And within those many doors, there are sub doors that are divided that you can go into. So, like, you don't have to be in the drama. What did Newbury say? You don't have to be in the drama. We are in a drought of creativity. We are in the creative famine. We are literally in a creative depression, the great creative depression. That's what it's leading to.
For real.
Where everything is becoming black and white, and vibrancy, colors, authenticity, integrity is starting to cease. It's starting to cease to exist. People got to a point where chasing money was the only motive. Nothing wrong with making money, chasing your money, do your thing. But at what cost? You know, a lot of people are compromising themselves and doing things that they wouldn't do, but just to cash a check. What profiteth to man to gain it the whole world but lose their soul? You want to make sure that when you go to bed guilt-free, shame-free. That's why you got to question your motives when you're doing what you got to do. And like what New Breed said, you know, you want to make sure that when you post this content, you can go to bed guilt-free, knowing that this is your authentic self. You're not putting out something that you'd be ashamed of. You know what I'm saying? So just be yourself. Be yourself. I know it sounds cliche, but hey, the cliche quotes are usually the best quotes to go off of. Just be yourself. Build that brand. Like I said, keep the Most High first. We all know that's a given. But keep your integrity. Keep your authenticity, and everything else, I promise you, will come to fruition. Speak life into existence. The tongue has a power to speak life or death, so speak life. The law of attraction is real. Don't chase, attract. Become that magnet.
That's the whole purpose of semen retention.
Hey, big facts, big facts, big facts.
Mm-hmm. And that's how you get your blessings too, because the Most High see you trying to be clean and pure, and you not engaging in, you know, like fornication or PMO, you know, and being reckless with your body. It goes for men and women. The Most High sees, you know, you trying to do right, and He'll send blessings your way. He'll manifest the blessing, and with, of course, with prayer and fasting. But you know, and being obedient, and it's gonna come on His will, you know. And that's part of my problem. Sometimes I get disgruntled. You know, me being a Taurus, even though I don't get into the horoscope stuff.
Yeah, trust. I get you. I got you. No, I got you.
I get patient sometimes, you know, and I'll be like, I'll be grunting, boy, like a bull.
Yeah.
I gotta check myself. Like, hey, look, I'm on y'all's time, man. Yahoo already knows what I desire. He already knew what I desired before I was born, before I was conceived in my mother's womb. He already knew what I desired and what's gonna be manifest in my life. But I just gotta be patient and wait on Him. Wait on Yah, and it shall be given.
And check this out too, Moshi, right? I'm glad you even spoke on that. Was because check this out. Sometimes the reason why we can't quote unquote manifest or get what we've asked for is because our frequency doesn't match up to what we're trying to ask. You see what I'm coming from? Mm-hmm. We're premature in a sense where if we, in the condition we're in, if we were to get the amount of money that we asked for, it wouldn't be a stepping stone for success. It would actually be our detriment. Because check this out, right? If we were to quote unquote manifest what we want now, right? If Satan was to give it to us, that money would be used to drown us and topple us. But when the Most High gives it to us, it's a stepping stone to get us closer. So sometimes the reason why the Most High doesn't allow us to manifest and actually get what we want in life is because we're not ready yet. And He sees the fact that if I was to give this to you now, if you were to manifest it, you'd fuck it all up before you can even get it straight. So sometimes the reason why, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, if it's one thing I've learned from Semen Retention, following the Most High, the idea of a law of attraction and manifestation, you have to have long suffering. You have to have patience.
Hell yeah.
you have to look at yourself in the
Not
mirror.
because when you're on retention ball, you be seeing a lot of beautiful women. Sometimes you
Yeah.
see them dressed modest, and you be like, damn, man, every time I'm on retention, I see a beautiful woman.
Exactly.
Long surfing ain't no joke.
Yeah, and you know what that is? It's a test, because it's so easy to say, you know what? I'm gonna stop doing this. No, I'm gonna test you, see if you're really about what you're saying. It's like this, right? And I've experienced this many times. This is how I know the Most High and the devil is real. I'd say to myself, you know what? I'm gonna fast for a couple days. You know, there's no food in the house. I'm gonna fast. My mom says, "Oh, Logan, come downstairs for groceries." And I shit you not, every single food that is a guilty pleasure of mine is in the grocery bag. Now I gotta contemplate. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm saying to myself, am I gonna break my fast to eat this food? Or am I gonna overindulge? Or am I say, you know what? I'm gonna stick to what I said to the Most High, and I'm gonna stay focused. A man like me overindulges. That's the test. It's easy to talk, it's easy to run your mouth and say, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But you have to be tested, because it's in the test that see if you're really ready for what you're asking for.
Which means you also got to have the right spirit for y'all to open doors. Absolutely, King Judah. Big facts. Yeah. You got to have the right spirit, you know, because y'all already knows what's on our heart. He already knows our heart. And he see we ain't in the right spirit. Blessings don't come. Blessings don't come to some because of the leaven. Meaning leaven, meaning like, you know, malice, you know, operating in the flesh, you know, being leaven-minded. You know, that is true.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yep. But like I said, I've been taking a break from alcohol, though, bro. Because like I was saying, like last year, man, you know, because you know we celebrate New Year's around this time of the year, you know, and you know, according to the Israelites, you know. But like I said, last year, man, I drank a lot of brown liquor. You know, I didn't get pissy drunk. That's one thing I don't get. I'm proud to say I don't drink to get pissy drunk. I tell to any young person, man, you know, don't if you're gonna drink, man, drink responsibly. You know, I didn't really start drinking big till I was like in my 30s, man. You know, I didn't drunk much in my 20s, but like when I came into this truth and see the world for what it is, I started doing some drinking.
Strong drinks. So that's what you need.
When I first took that shot of tequila, bro, when you take that shot of that tequila, that feel like somebody would. That feel like you're getting punched in the chest by a fire fist ace off of one piece. Boom! I'm telling you, it felt like a flaming fist just punched me in the chest, bro. And tequila.
Yeah, man. Yeah, most definitely.
I took a break from that, dude. Like I said, I took a break from it. You know, take me a little fast from alcohol. You know, man. You know, it's good too. You know, I'm feeling good. You know, because that's what the enemy want, man. The enemy trying to get you in the down state. He be like, oh man, you depressed, bullshit. Open that bottle, bullshit. Get drunk, bullshit. Get drunk. Like no,
overindulgence.
Yeshua's name.
Yeah, most definitely.
I rebuke that cloven-footed bastard in Yeshua's name, man. Because I was attacked last night, man. He sung one of his minions, man, in my sleep last night. That damn succubus bitch got me last night. Yeah. But shit, I see, man, I rebuked that damn bastard, you know. Oh yeah, and I look at the time. Guess what time it was? It was after 3 in a witching hour. I like one of them damn warlocks or witches must have cast a spell on my ass, but shit, I'm still standing by the power of Yeshua. Real talk. And you see, when you're trying to do right, he will send his minions out. You gotta just gird up and put on the armor. Okay, Moshe, show the young brother the clothing line in case he want to purchase something. Right, all right, yeah, let me show you the clothing line. CUC clothing line. Hold up. Let me go to the website. Yeah, I'm gonna share this right quick. Clean Up Crew Company. Come on, laptop, work. Be a good sport, laptop. And I got me an old laptop.
And you know, like I said, what I love about these conversations as well, it prepares us. I'm not gonna lie, we're listening to brothers like you, Rollo, Ringo, New Breed, you know what I'm saying? Cool Gent. Just listen to older brothers speak, like, and you're reading the Bible and following the Most High. Like you have this, you're physically you're young, but mentally you feel like a aged old man. You feel like you in your 60s who've lived a life of everything, and now you're just, you know, you feel like an older man in a younger man's body. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing
since I was a child. Yeah. Hold up. Let me see something right quick. Come on, Google. Now Google want to hold up. Clean Up Crew clothing line. Now look, Google want to act stupid now just because Hold up, man. Let me make sure. Google want to act funny. But yeah, a lot of people that's considered to have an old head, they couldn't really fit in with their peers. They only could like have good conversation with people with sense or people that's twice their age. Okay, there we go. Wait. There we go. All right. There we go. Come on, Google, man, load. They want to act funny.
Creativity is really needed, though. Creativity is really needed because it's getting real dull out here. It's getting real boring out here. It's getting bad. And if anything, that should motivate a lot of you out there to really start creating. Honestly, really start creating and think outside the box. Because dang, man, it's a lot of these channels, bro. They not gonna last. Like a lot of their content, like you gotta really ask yourself, is your content timeless?
Right.
Is your content the type of content that no matter what year, even when you're gone and not physically on this earth, can people go back to watch your stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's a deep question too.
Yeah.
Screens. Yeah, what legacy of content gonna leave behind? Yeah, because I started doing content in 2019, man. I mean, I had so many legendary live streams. My longest live stream was like, I want to say 11 hours, 10 hours. That was like when Google Hangouts, I think. Let me share this screen right quick.
You know,
Clean Up Crew Company.
Like, is your content, you know, motivating people, inspiring people? You know, you gotta ask yourself, is your the type of content you want to hear people say, oh, your content helped me get closer to God, or your content has helped me, you know, better myself. Your content has made me, you know, want to start my own business. You know, your content wants to motivate, inspire people to become better, do better. If it's not doing that, then what's the point of making content?
Right. Yeah, it's the website. Clean Up Crew Company LLC. You see, you got hoodies. I got me this hoodie. See, you got the Clean Up Crew. We in all this together. Clothing for the future. Got the menorah, the 7-branch menorah in the middle. Watch.
That's
them hoodies. Yeah, them hoodies, man. I'm telling you, they keep you warm too.
And I mean, and I don't mean to say no disrespect in any shape or form. When I thought he said cleanup crew, I thought he meant like a cleaning company. I'm like, oh shoot, that's what I thought for a second. I'm like, cleanup crew. So this is Kajuda show. This is no disrespect. I actually thought he was a cleaning company, honestly, from the name. But this is actually some dope stuff.
Yeah, I gotta get that white hoodie. You see, this one, look, this one nice. That white hoodie got the drip. This is a popular one right here. You got to get that knowledge shirts. More stuff to come in the future too.
That's dope.
Got the shirt. I got this one. I got this. Get that now. I think I got the sword swinging shirt too. I think I got this one too. I definitely got to get that white hoodie though, man.
That white hoodie's cold. That white's cold.
Even though it's about to be summer though, but there ain't nothing. I'll still get it in the summer. That's great. I'll buy it in the summer and save it for the winter. Yeah. Yep. They got stuff like for the women, you know, and the youth. Come on, load. Hey, just bear with my computer there. You got the shirts for the sisters. Clean Up Crew, the pink hoodies for the sisters.
Yo, the pink goes hard though. I'm not gonna lie. I like pink. That's a dope color. I wouldn't wear that.
Yeah, pink hoodie. You know, I see a lot of young men and older men wear pink. I guess it's these days it's cool for a man to wear pink. Because I grew up, I'm gonna be real, I grew up in the 80s, you know, in my era. We couldn't wear pink, man. If I had a pink shirt on, my dad would whip my ass.
Yeah,
Times have changed, you know.
I didn't like purple or pink. I thought that was a girl's color.
Purple, I rock purple because purple, that's royalty, man. You got some people, they say purple is a girl color. No, purple is a couple of royalty, man. I wear purple. But you know what's funny though? Not to cut you off, I didn't wear pink as a child, but my favorite wrestler wore pink, Bret Hart. I was a fan of Bret Hart, the wrestler. He wore pink and black for his attire. But I didn't mind that because he was a good wrestler. I was looking forward to him to pit people in the sharpshooter. Man, the mind is a mysterious thing.
It is. It really is, man. It really is. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Get that knowledge. That's indeed. Let's see. Oh, that's the t-shirt. Yep, that's the cleanup crew.
That's dope. The whole setup is dope. The whole website, everything. That's dope. It's a dope setup.
And they be selling too. It's very popular.
Right. That's what you love to see. That's what you like to see. Can't complain.
Let's see. The cleanup crew is a clothing brand slogan we use to clean up the lies when it comes to biblical truth of God's word to guide our people back to their true identity as Israelites.
That's dope. That's dope. Hey, bro, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. It's all good. It's only a matter of time.
Oh yeah, hope it blow up. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yep.
And check this out too. And check this out too, Moshe. I was just thinking about this. You want to know why they kind of want to kill creativity as well?
Why?
Because that also declines the birth rate. In order
that's true.
to have children, you must come together to create. And how is a child created? Through sperm and the woman's womb. Love creation. When the Most High made us, he made us out of love. How do you have a child? You make love to your woman. And between that interaction, it creates a child. That's another reason why they're trying to get rid of creativity, because creativity brings forth life.
Yep, that is true.
The Holy Trinity is creativity, love, and life. Creativity is love. Love is creativity. Love is life. Life is love. Life is creativity, and creativity is life. You cannot have one without the other, because when you love what you do, you create it. And when you create it because you love it. When you make love to your woman, you create a child, which brings forth life. And that child grows up and it wants to create things because it loves to do what it does. It is what it is. The Holy Trinity is creativity, life, and love.
The Holy Trinity of creativity, huh?
Yep.
Love, creativity, and life. Interesting. I bet you be having deep thoughts for days, huh?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'll be just having those moments where I'll be saying to myself, something pops up in my head, or the Most High just hit me with something, or I'll just have that question, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know, it's like the Most High just gives me the answer immediately, or I just think to myself, like, oh, that's why. Like, I'll be just having thoughts upon thoughts upon thoughts upon thoughts. Sometimes I'll be my own therapist. I'll be just talking to myself, bro. I don't know about you, but like sometimes I have like alter egos. I'd give them names and shit, and I'd be just talking to myself, full-blown conversations, and I'd be answering my own questions sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes when I be talking to myself, I feel like it's the Most High speaking through me to get through me. And after I'm finished talking to myself, it's like, oh, I just answered my own question.
And you know what? I ain't gonna judge you for that neither, brother, because most people that's mundane in the world, they might look at you weird or crazy, but to hell with they think, because they don't have the balls to do it, you know?
Appreciate it.
And they want to be back. They seeking validation by vain things in this world, you know, people that's full of vanity. Validation is a hell of a drug for some people, you know.
Most definitely.
But yeah. Who don't talk to themselves, man? I be talking sometimes when I be doing, like when I'm working, I'll be talking to myself, you know, I'll be mumbling, you know, like say, oh, I gotta get this done, you know, or okay, I got one row left to do, you know, and all that. You know, sometimes I'll be humming, you know, random humming, you know. Sometimes when I do my walk and talk videos, I'll be humming, you know.
Yep.
Shit, human nature, man. You know, you're going with the wind. You're going with the flow of the universe, you know, the creator, you know.
Exactly, bro.
Talk. I'm
And the
tired of
danger.
these damn closed-minded people, man, you know, around the world, you know. Because like I said, I was made fun of in school, man. And that's what caused me to have a deep hatred for humanity. But I'm coming out of that switch. That's why I started doing content. Because I ain't gonna lie, I started being like opening up to more people when I came into this walk, people that I could trust, you know, and people that don't judge me and I don't judge them. Because that's one thing I do on this platform. I don't pick people's mind. I don't ask people like personal questions unless they want to tell their testimony. I don't do that shit, you know, on my platform. I'm just putting that disclaimer since you're new to my platform. Because let me tell you something about these Negroes, man. You probably know if you pour your heart out to some Negroes and you fall out with them, they're gonna tell all your dirty laundry and shit. I don't believe in that. I don't do that shit, man. That shit is corny. That shit is not right, man. You're supposed to have that trust, that bond, man. You know, you're supposed to not do that crap, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, because you see that a lot. Exposed videos, they have a fallout. Like you see that in the black sector when they have the comp falling out, they start doxing each other and stuff. Man, I don't like that doxing stuff. You're putting people's livelihood on the line. You're putting people's families in jeopardy.
Exactly. And what do you gain from that, honestly? You know what I'm saying? What do you gain from that? You know, like it's so crazy too. It's like YouTube is so big, yet you're beefing for a small percentage of subscribers. Like, bro, do you understand how many people watch YouTube and y'all are fighting for each other's subscribers? Like, there's so much space to dominate, and you're fighting over it. Like, bro, it's crazy.
Yep.
But the thing is, too, Moshe Ben, when you're talking about talking to yourself, one of the things I sometimes forget is that sometimes I be around people and I just out of the blue just blurt out something. Like, you know, you have them intrusive thoughts. You just say it out loud. Like, sometimes I forget that, like, yo, there's people around you, like, pipe down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. Like, man, them deep comments. I'll tell you something, fam. Like, that rabbit hole gets deep. Like,
unorthodox. Yeah, because I bet you if I tell some Israelites, man, one time I was drunk, I talked to the Most High when I was drunk one time, you know, just pouring out my heart, man. Whether they heard me or not, I still pour out my heart, you know. Be like, oh, you talk to the Most High while you was drunk? You wicked, huh? You wicked. You know, some Israelites, how you call them? Pharisaical, Pharisaical
Israelites, bro. But I've never seen it. Yeah.
Sometimes it take that liquid courage to pray, man. I'm gonna just be real. Sometimes you need that courage to pray, man, because you be so beat up in the spirit, you don't feel like praying. Well, if you got that liquid courage, man, you're gonna pray and pour out your heart.
Yep. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you something, bro. I've never seen a bunch of brothers who are so depressed when they read the Bible. Like I'm telling you, man. Like, I tell you, if I was to listen to those bros, I'd be so damn overly religious to a point I'm no earthly good, bro. Like, they look like, how can you be so, like, shouldn't you be happy when you read the, yes, with much knowledge bringeth grief. I'm aware of that. But at the same time, it's like, you don't seem too happy when you read the Bible. You don't seem too joyous. Like, you sound so damn like, man, y'all heathens, man. Oh, y'all, most I ain't fucking with none of y'all. Like, he ain't dealing with that. Like,
that's how them camp be too.
Yeah, heathens, man. Most I y'all Hamashiach, he ain't fucking with none of y'all. Like, y'all gonna be late, man. Yeah. Like,
hey, you're hitting it on the nail. That's how them. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's how they be. All the be on street calls.
Bro, like, man,
Most High gonna destroy you.
Yeah, Most High gonna destroy you, man. Y'all wicked, man. Oh yeah, man. Oh, y'all are heathens, man. All Jake loves to do, Jake loves getting haircuts, man. Y'all wicked, man. Come to the side of your head, man. Y'all wicked, man. Man, y'all wicked. Y'all burn hell. Each and every one of you, man. Y'all sleep with them white dogs, man. Like, man, you a heathen, man. The Most High ain't dealing with you, bro. You a reprobate, man. You a heathen. Like, God, man. Like,
hey, they do the same shit to me. Oh, that nigga talking about arrows and shit. That nigga Dungeons and Dragons. That's a fucking heathen. That's a damn heathen. He even though he wearing his fringes, he watching anime. That's a heathen. That's a damn jack lover. That's a heathen.
I'm telling you, man, it's like that. Like, bro, I'm telling you something. It got so bad to a point where I thought I was gonna go to the lake of fire for watching a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I just became so overly religious, man. Oh, Jake, man, he materialistic, man. he materialistic, man. Yeah, man. All Jake want to do, he just want to get Jordans and nice things, man. I'm looking at my closet thinking I'm about to burn in hell because I got nice things, bro. Like
Yeah.
at this point, these Israelites made it seem as if you just need to look like this scruffy old dude who lives in the forest and is just antisocial, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like they made this, bro. Like I've never seen a bunch of men who when they read the Bible, they look so damn depressed. Their Bible looks beat up. They look beat up. They look trained. They look like they ain't trying to do this no more. It's like, bro.
Man, that's GMS right there. I know when I used to watch them GMS videos, that's why I stopped watching, because I felt the spirit of depression and I could have seen it in these spirits, man. It was miserable.
Yeah.
And that's why it's a cult. That's why they make videos slandering brothers that leave that cult. It's a cult of misery. You're supposed to be,
bro.
Now, don't get it twisted. This walk ain't easy. You're going to have these depressing days. Yeah, but you can't have that woe is me spirit all the time. You know, because when you're dealing with the Most High, you're going to have your joyous moments. Yeah. And, you know, you're going to have your uplifting moments. And you're going to have your down moments. But that's just life in general. But don't be in that spirit all the time. Oh, the Most High ain't done with y'all. You know, you want to call other people out, you know. Yeah, people in the world, they ignorant, they lost, but you still got to say that the Most High can have mercy on them and pray for them, because, you know, we was all lost in the world. You know, we was all ignorant at one time. Yeah. You know, he didn't have to call us, and he didn't have to show us this truth. He could have leave us in the world and let us rot in our damn vomit, you know. But yeah, you know, that's what I noticed. You know, you can't be too over religious. Because let me tell you a testimony about me. In 2016, man, that was in 2016. Yeah, thank you. 2016. Because I was looking at some of my old Facebook posts. And in 2016, man, I look back at that. I was like, damn, man, I was over religious. I mean, I was going hard against anime video games. You'd have seen some of them posts, boy, man. Because I ain't gonna, let me tell you something. I never told you this on Cool Gents platform, but I'm gonna tell you this. I had me a big collection of anime figurines, bro. I mean, I had Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, Naruto figurines. One Piece figurine, the Bon Pretzel. I mean, the good anime figurines, Bon Pretzel. But I was with some other Israelites, and you know, and then they trying to make me condemn me and kind of guilt trip, you know, like, because they say, oh, that's idols, you know, that's idols. And I wasn't bowing down and praying to these damn anime figurines, but I was a collection. I collected figurines. Nothing wrong collecting figurines. I tell anybody, if you want to collect action figures, you can collect that shit, man. But you see, I had like all I had the Skylanders, you know, the video game. I had Skylanders. Man, you know what, bro? I let those Israelites, you know, and they try to they guilt trip me, and I kind of felt conflicted in my spirit. Man, I threw all that shit away, bro. Even my mama tried to talk me out of doing it, and I could have seen the sadness in my mama. Officially, why you doing that, son? Don't throw it away. I mean, just me talking about it got me more to fucking cry. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Hey, man, it's all good. Like, it's a part of you. You're supposed to have hobbies. You're gonna have.
It's like I was feeling part of myself, bro.
Exactly. You know? That's how I felt. Like I'm saying, I can't watch
Marvel movies. Being a fan of that shit is part of who I'm fucking am. And for those who don't like it, fuck y'all.
Exactly. Like, man, I'm telling you, bro. Man, Hamashi, I can't deal with none of y'all, bro. He ain't fuck with none of y'all. Then who's he dealing with, then, bro? Who's he dealing with? Because there's multiple GMS channels who be saying the same shit. So I'm guessing he ain't dealing with nobody except y'all, right? Like, bro, he ain't dealing with none of y'all. Hamashi, he ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all are heathens, man. Y'all getting haircuts and shit. Jake love getting his haircuts. Y'all heathens, man. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but some of you, they got the hairline pushed back. They looking pit. I'm talking about they looking.
You know, getting the line up, man. You know, get your haircut, get your beard line up, man. You know, let me be real. When Yahshua crack them skies open, some of the first people snot boxes he gonna be rocking is probably GMS. He gonna be rocking a lot of them niggas snot boxes, man. Canceling their subscriptions, turning their TVs off.
I wouldn't be, hey, bro, I wouldn't be surprised, because, like, check this out, right? We're made in the Most High's image, so I wouldn't be surprised that the Most High, he got cornrows, he got a lineup. You know what I'm saying?
Some of the angels probably got cornrows, got froze, got the dreadlocks, man.
Exactly, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure King Solomon was dripped and draped out, and he was looking fresh, and he got the jewelry.
Hell yeah, bro. King Solomon, man.
Yeah, he was looking like the rappers before the rappers started looking like rappers.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. The book of Ecclesiastes say ain't nothing new under the sun, right? Ain't nothing new under the sun. You know, it was gold, decked in gold, man.
Yeah. But man, I'm telling you, bro, I'm
Yeah,
being
man.
an Israelite is not the issue. Being righteous is not the problem. I have no problem with that. I have no problem following the Most High out. Why
But don't
wouldn't
be
I? I
over
don't have a
righteous,
problem.
you know.
But it's like you can't have any hobby. Like if you listen to these guys, you're just gonna be looking at. You're gonna shave your whole head off. You're gonna stop
Mm-hmm.
getting haircuts. You're just gonna stare at a wall and start to just play with your thumb by the time you're done with those bros. Because I don't think they ain't got no hobbies. I don't think they say, you know what,
You know.
let's go to the gym, let's work out, let's read some comic books. No, bro, you just damn, you're just boring. You know what I mean? And at the
Mhm.
same time, too, right? How can you relate to people? You
Right.
know what I mean? How can you relate to people? How can you get people to be on board? Because here's the same thing, right? Yes, our people are stiff necked, but at the same time, I was stiff necked at one point. I had a point they shouldn't. I did backbiting. I did some gossiping. I did some things I'm not proud of. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
sit here and cap, but I had to repent and change my ways. But at the same time, it's like you have to have that type of mercy for others because it's like if the way you act with other people, the way you're so quick to just neglect them, the Most High could have done the same thing to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
if the Most High can have mercy on you for your transgressions, because Lord knows how many times we've done the Most High dirty, and He still turns aside to say, you know what, I forgive you even in your disobedience. Why can't we
Mm-hmm.
have the same mercy for our own people sometimes? You know what I mean?
Right. But
Like,
yeah,
you know,
man. It's a
no, go
little
ahead.
testimony for any Israelite out there that got hobbies, man. Do your hobbies, man. If you collect certain things, collect that shit, bro. You know, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I want to see a lot of money I put into that hobby too, collecting stuff. I mean, you know, I threw all that away, bro. I threw that all in some trash bags and put it in the dumpster. I like,
Exactly,
man,
bro.
and I look back at that, man, I shouldn't did that. But like I say, you live and you learn, you know. I ain't gonna lie, when I go to like the bookstore and see them, I'll be like tempted to start doing it again. But I'm like, nah, man, you know, because I got my bills, you know, I gotta take care of my bills and shit. You know what I mean, man? It's a
Hey, man.
responsibility being a man, you know.
Yeah.
You know. But I could still do it if I want to, you know. But I like, nah, I'm into other stuff, you know.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. What I kind of like, what I love about like Ringo's channel, like, especially, is that even though he's a man of truth, he has hobbies. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a
Mm.
perfect example of, yes, you could be a man of truth, but still have your hobbies and your interests. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's how you relate to people because and I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of us forget about humility. Humility is not a bad thing. Humility allows you to relate to people. You know, yes,
Right.
you're a righteous person, but
Exactly.
but humility allows you. Let's say someone is an alcoholic, and you used to be an alcoholic. Humility allows you to say, "I know where you're coming from. I've been
Mm-hmm.
there, and you can get out of that situation too." Humility is not a bad thing. It is a strength. So I'm saying. So it's like, bro, yeah, bro. For all you black men and black women, especially you black brothers, bro, have your hobbies,
For
please.
real.
Have your hobbies. Yes, read your Bible, keep the Most High first, but have your damn hobbies, bro.
For
If you
real.
like to work out, if you like to collect, if you like to watch anime, because man, I'm telling you this right now, bro. I got so paranoid. I asked so many brothers on the channel, so is it a sin to watch anime? Bro, it was bad.
Oh, you ask him that?
Bro, it was bad, bro. It was bad. I'm talking about, is it a sin to watch anime? You know what I'm saying? I know that there's certain things in it, but like, I'm not worshiping her. Like, bro, like,
The
bro, it
next
was
thing you know, you're
bad.
trying to twist scripts, be like, thou should not watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm seeing people on on TikTok talking about, anime is a sin. You shouldn't be watching it. Anime's this, anime's that. I'm seeing
And then you got
people
the
talking about how
conspiracy. You
Marvel
see
characters
Sasuke
are this.
Sharingan, it got the three sixes on the Sharingan. You know,
Yeah,
or the curse mark, which is true, it look like three sixes, but that don't
yeah.
mean versatile in that shit. That's just part of the character, you know.
It is
And
what
you
it
gotta
is. Like,
understand that's dealing with Japanese mythology. They gonna have some crazy shit in that shit, man. You
exactly.
know,
That's their mythology. What can you do
right?
about it?
You know, just like the swastika, man. The swastika originally it was a peace sign. It was a peace
Yeah,
symbol. I think in Hinduism, no, not in Buddhism. It
yeah.
was a but you see the European, the Nazis, they tainted everything that was considered sacred in other cultures. The Europeans tainted it. You
They
know,
took that and ran with it. Did their own
right?
thing with it.
But yeah,
So
man, you know they got they trying to condemn you. Even watching, they don't want you to watch movies, man. You know, they don't want you to watch movies. They don't want you to do shit, man. It's like this walk this walk is already not easy. You still gotta have your hobbies. Because man, let's keep it 100, man. Without these hobbies, man, you'll lose your mind. You already know the world. You already know the world is, most people in the world, they bugged out, and then you can't find people to relate to, like you gotta have some hobbies to keep your mind occupied so you won't lose your mind. You know what I mean?
That's true. And I'm not gonna lie too, from experience, when I was really listening to the GMS, camps, I was having this mindset of, man, we gonna put white people in shackles and we gonna beat them and ravish their wives and shit. That's what I'm hearing from these.
They don't. That's not scripture. They telling lies. That's not. That's gonna serve us in righteousness because the Most High is a fair God.
Yeah,
the nation's gonna serve us with righteousness, but we ain't gonna be doing all that barbaric shit to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm listening to.
We're gonna be living our best lives in the kid. We ain't gonna be thinking about hurting no other.
Exactly. If anything, we forget about that. Yeah, and it's like I'm listening to that stuff, and then I'm hearing, how some women would say, oh, how I left the Hebrew Israelite cult, and I'm getting pissed. So they say, I'm like, yo, they're gonna be in the lake of fire and all of that. I'm just being so overly like, just to a point where it's like, I'm just like, I really looking back, it was embarrassing, bro. Like really embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like in a way, when you listen to the GMS camps, they don't make you feel happy to be an Israelite. They make you feel as if you should be pissed off. Like you should be just
that's what the vibes I get. They always angry and pissed off and disgruntled.
It didn't make me feel like you just feel so angry at the world. Yes, the other nations, they have done their dirt, but what's the point of walking around hating them all the time? So I'm saying, like, it like you don't feel good listening to them. You do not. Like you feel mad. Like you just feel like there's no point of living. You can't enjoy it. Like I saw this one thing about, this guy wanting to travel, and I hear this Israelite brother talk about, well, man, there's no point in traveling, man, because the Most High, he gonna destroy everything, man. Like America,
and what they like to see, you gonna eat a missile. What you gonna be like? America gonna be holding up that sign. Hey, you know what? You could be walking by and they gonna listen, talk to, hey, bro. America about to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles. I still remember that till this day. Look how they be hitting that.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn.
Intercontinental ballistic missiles.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's like, damn, bro. Like, you ain't even trying to enjoy life while you here. Yes, you still want to honor the Most High.
Hit bad, bro. They say you gonna eat a missile.
Exactly. What you want to see a missile hit the earth for so badly, bro? Man, this whole place gonna get burned up, man. That nuclear fire gonna heal everybody except the elect. Like, damn.
They talking about they the elect. How the hell? I'll be like, I like to roll up on it. Be like, nigga, how you know you the elect? Man, I like to be a super soaker, mix it with some water, with some cayenne pepper, and bleach ball and mace their ass.
Exactly, bro. Like, it's like, damn, bro, you ain't happy. You ain't like, you should be happy. Yes, you're nothing wrong with preaching the word, but you should be happy you an Israelite, but at the same time, still enjoy your life. Like, man, trying to travel. Oh man, there ain't no point in traveling, man. America, the Most High, he gonna destroy every country, man. You can't hide, man. You know what I mean? The country destroyed, man. You can't go nowhere, man. Like, bro, okay, I get it. The Most High gonna destroy shit, but bro, you're becoming no earthly good. You're not, bro. Like, what is the point of fear mongering all the damn time? Yes, the fear of Yahweh is knowledge. I'm aware of that. Fear in the Most High. That's how we keep his commandments, because you know what he's capable of. But at the same time, I'm gonna be honest with you from personal experience. Because of following his emotions, because of me doing the best I can to follow his commandments, I've gotten more peace than I've gotten more pain. Mm-hmm. That's just from personal experience. Like the way they talk is if you follow the Most High, you just like, nah, if anything, I've gotten more peace. I've gotten more tranquil. My mind has been more focused, and I don't know what it is, but creativity has been boosted lately. You know what I mean? So the way they be talking about God and Israel, it's like, damn, bro, like you ain't. Yeah, fringes look messed up. Where your fringes? Where your fringes? You heathen, man. You got your fringes with you? Man, you hit the lake of fire, man. You ain't gonna make it, man. You ain't gonna make it, man. All you Jakes, man, wearing jewelry with your Gentile watch. Man, y'all gonna make it, man. Y'all dirty, man. Like, when you working out to your nice job, you got that nice ass, like, bro, the way you talking, it comes off as jealousy. It comes off as real jealousy.
Yep.
Like, because if you really out here trying to preach to your people, nothing wrong with being stern, but like, bro, where's your, like, you just came out the womb in Israelite with the fringes on, bro. You just You came out with the beard and the fringes. You didn't.
And them buffoons don't know Abraham didn't want no fringes. Abraham was before the fringes law came into effect. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the 12 patriarchs. Them buffoons don't talk about that though.
They don't.
Yeah,
they don't.
Real talk. When you read the book of Genesis, you read about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the 12 sons of Jacob. They didn't want fringes, but they knew the law. They kept the Torah.
Exactly.
But them camps don't touch base on that though.
They not. Because they just bent out of shape, bro. Like I'm telling you something. It just like it wasn't the way they were talking. It didn't feel from love. It felt from anger, just anger about. Oh yeah, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of it. I'm listening, and I even said some of this rhetoric to my own other Israelite brother, and Father forgive me for that because I kind of led him astray. And hopefully he's gotten back. We cool now. We didn't have no arguments, but I just talking about how we gonna put the white man in chains. And we're gonna beat them, we're gonna do all this shit. And it's like this is the shit that they saying, and it's like you're entertaining, you're listening to this stuff, and you hear the comment section, oh Khan, all praise to the Mashiach, yo Khan, bro, Khan, man, these dogs. Yeah, bro, Khan, man, all these dirty Esau, man, I can't stand fucking Esau, bro, man, these dirty ass, man, these dog ass, man, you smell like wet dog, man, yeah, man, you red-skinned Esau motherfucker. Like, bro,
if they only knew Esau was a Negro, man. You seen Black Lightning before?
Yeah.
The Black Lightning?
The albino guy.
Yeah, that's how Esau probably looked at. Either Esau could have been a red bone or he was albino. Me personally, I think he was albino like Tobias well. If he was to make a Jacob and Esau move, the brother that played Tobias well, he could play a good Esau.
Yeah, and I think people also said from other guys, I heard them say, maybe Esau could also be maybe the Middle Easterns or something like that. From what people said.
The Arabs. Esau, now he blended in with a lot of nations, but Esau, the man he was born, he was a Negro. Because Jacob they was Negro twins, but Esau came out of albino, or he could have been a lighter skin, like a red bone, but he was more of a albino in my opinion, because he actually stood out. Albino, when you look at an albino baby, it stands out. Because I got a cousin that's albino, and like when we was in school, some of the classmates of mine be like, "You got a white cousin, man?" I was like, "No, he black." They always looked at him like he was weird, They always was like, "No, I had to check him." So I said, "No, man, he black. He just albino. I don't got no white cousin."
Yeah, and the thing is, Tumoshi.
Back in the day.
Yeah, and the thing is, Tumoshi, you explained that, but then they ain't saying that. Man, these white dogs, man, they come from the Caucasus Mountains. Man, all y'all going to hell. Bro, you mad? Like, bro, you Esau niggas, man. Oh, y'all Esau, man. I can't stand Esau, bro. Oh, y'all can't wait for them.
But they go for that Esau job, though.
Yeah, bro.
Wearing Esau clothes.
Yeah, bro, you angry. Like, calm down, brother.
Also, they say,
bro. I can't stand Esau, man. Oh, y'all going to hell. Oh, y'all wicked ass, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to make you my slave. Like, bro, shit. Yeah, man. I'm mad. I'm telling you, bro. I know they be driving on the highway pissed. They be just
road rage. Road rage. That's a funny parent for somebody to do that. Hebrew Israelite camp road rage.
And I know they got the hammer. You know them hammers that they got? Yo, man, I'll be on the front, man. Y'all going to hell, man. Esau, man, he dirty, man. All them Gentile nations, all you Jakes, man, y'all going to hell. All y'all, man. All you red-haired, dog-head, having ass, man, y'all disgusting, man. Y'all dirty, man. Yo, Mashiach, he ain't playing with none of y'all, man. He ain't dealing with none of y'all. Yo, read Proverbs 20, verse something. Thou shalt not. Yeah, you see that? All y'all Jakes out there doing that shit? Y'all going to hell, man. Y'all going to burn. Y'all going to burn. Like, and then you got in the comments, Khan, yo, big facts, brother. Proverbs something, Mashiach, all praise. Like, bro, like, like, you don't have no type of happiness. You don't feel like, bro, the way you talk, the way you speak the scripture, you talk like it's a death sentence, bro. The way you talk, you make it seem as if the Most High put a gun to your head and say, yo, read these scriptures today. like, there's no love in your heart.
Yep. What you did today, Moshe? Oh, you read your scripture? No, I didn't read my scripture today. I watched movies and I played some PS4. They see that's your problem, Mark. You're playing too much PS4. man, you gonna see you damn heathen Moshe. What you
Exactly, bro.
Dragon Age? That's your fucking problem, Moshe. You're playing them goddamn games, all them dragons and shit, with the wizards and shit and the elves. You motherfucker. What you call me a motherfucker for, huh?
Exactly.
It'll be a fight, win or lose. If you beat my ass, I'm coming
bro.
his ass.
You playing Esau's game? PS4? Playing Esau game? Like, bro, I know their house is boring as hell, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, God, I'm telling you something. Bro. I don't think people understand that the men of the Bible weren't some boring ass dudes. The Bible says we are salts of the earth. What does that mean? We bring flavor, and when you have flavor, it adds spice, and when you add spice, you add fun to it. Black, bro.
I couldn't be in one of them camps. Man, they beat my ass, boy. I'll be hiding in the bushes like Pennywise the clown on It. I'll be in a drainage ball like Pennywise, boy.
Yeah.
We all float. Pennywise the clown on It.
Yeah, like Moshe, I thought if I didn't join a camp, I'd be going to the lake of fire.
Man, that's how bad it was. I try to tell you that too. Well, you need to join the camp or you're gonna perish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if I don't want to join the camp? Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying to myself. Like, if I join the camp, am I going? If I don't join the camp, am I going to go to Lake of Fire? Like, am I a bad person for wanting to have goals and vision? Like, bro, I'm telling you something, bro. The way they talk, man, you can't. Like I said, I'm gonna add some balance because I can already know the pharisaical idiots out there. I'm not saying following the Bible is bad. I'd be an idiot to tell you that because I'm do the best I can to follow the Bible myself. But where they make you talk, bro, you can't have no goals, you can't have no visions, you can't make no money, you can't do nothing with yourself. You better sit on your ass and read the Bible all day to a point you become you become like a religious zealot. Yep, you're good for nothing. That's it. You're good for nothing. Like you what is the Most High going to use you for? You can't reach nobody when you talk.
You see some religious zealots like them Christians, them militant Christians that be on the street corners, like the militant Christians. They be holding up their signs, like, you're gonna burn in hell. You know, they be like going to folks, like they be going to like to fair events, like the fair and all that, and public events. They be holding up their signs, preaching. Nah, I ain't know they preaching to God, but they be like holding up the sign. Hey, you there? They just talking to random people. Hey, you see you? If you don't accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you're gonna go to hell.
Yeah, like that's not gonna help nobody. You know what I mean?
You're just gonna drive them away, you know?
Exactly. You want to bring them in, talk to them, and then slow. You have to be like, what does the Bible say? You have to be as wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove.
Yeah,
you have to move with sense.
Yeah,
you got to move with sense. Pull them in like how the snake lured Eve in, and then be as harmless like a dove. A dove is soft, it's gentle, it's precious. Speak to them in a way to give them in. If they don't listen, you cannot cast your pearls onto swine.
Right.
But the goal is to try to bring them in. That's what it is, because we were all stubborn and stiff-necked at one point. There was pretty many times the Most High tried to call us and we rejected it over and over and over. Eventually we listened to the call. You know what I'm saying? So the same way the Most High had mercy on us and how he called us, we got to do the same for others.
Right.
Like, you got, man, you a sodomite, man. You an abomination. All y'all who wear earrings and jewelry, y'all are sodomites. Y'all heathens. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, got to a point I was looking in the mirror, looking at the holes in my ears and feeling the type of way. It got bad, man. It got bad. I got bad. But you have to go through that phase. You have to go through that phase. You have to.
In 2016, I was posting on Facebook. I was going hard against anime video. I was like, damn, man. And I had a few likes, and I repented of that. I think, nah, man, I'm killing part of who I am. That's what I grew up on. It wasn't for anime video games, I could have probably been lost. I could have been doing other shit,
Yeah, bro.
Like, that's what kept me. That's what kept me going, Like every time I felt bad in school, like being depressed, that's what kept me going. I look forward to the next release of this video game or that video game. That's what kept me going.
Those were the days.
The Most High gave me strength to endure, to endure the hardship in a public food system.
Yep, those were the days, man. I'm telling you something, man. That I'd rather have my son reading a book and reading a comic book than see him outside using a gun.
Right.
That's what we need more often. We need more community centers being built, art programs, things to allow young Black children to use their creative minds, because a lot of those young kids in them hoods, they don't want to be out here shooting and stuff.
No,
they'd rather be inside drawing and playing soccer. A lot of them would love to play basketball, speak poetry, but because they don't have anything, a community center, something to take them off the streets, or a program, They got to resort to running the streets, which is a shame. Sad.
Right?
Exactly. Creativity is needed. Creativity is really needed. And, creativity also goes into, like, talking to people about the Bible and the Most High. You want to be creative with it. Ringo's real creative with what he does. Newbree's creative with what he does. Rollo, Cool J, like, bro, you got to have your flavor. You have to add your own flavor to this stuff. You know what I mean? Even aside from the Bible itself. But when you're just doing your content, look, let me tell you something right now. If you have to start beef and start drama to stay relevant or keep yourself, popping, you're corny, because you're building your platform off of lies, deception, and manipulation. Nothing wrong with bringing forth news and giving your opinion on things. But if every time you're on having a YouTube video, it's about talking about someone else, bashing someone else, doxing somebody else, that is such a terrible way of building, because all you're doing is creating enemies. That's not the goal. If people don't like you, it is what it is. But you're going out your way just to be not liked by people, then something's up with you. Something's real up. So don't be taking part of that. Don't be taking part of that stuff. But I'm Moshe Ben. I'm gonna have to get going now.
All right.
But I appreciate you for having me on your channel.
No problem.
No problem, bro. Voice my opinion, because these conversations are needed for many other young black men and young creatives to finally have their voice and voice their concerns of what's going on. But for all you out there in the clouds who may be listening, for all you creators out there, your time is now. Create, keep the Most High first. We all know that. Don't become overly religious to a point you're of no earthly good. Yes, honor the Most High to the best of your ability. Repent of your sins, change your ways. But after you do that, focus on your goals, focus on your mission, fulfill that purpose. Be authentic, have your integrity, have your authenticity. Don't put yourself in a box and dominate the way you were supposed to. And on that being said, peace, all praise to the Most High, your God of Israel. Peace to the gods, the black man, peace to the earths, the black woman. And I'm signing out. Salute, Moshe Ben.
Salute. That was Logan, Brother Logan. Every wise young man, I mean, shoot, I was 21 years old. I wasn't speaking like that, man. I was still trying to find my way. And I'm sure a lot of us were, but like I said, every generation got their wise heads, every generation, that's much needed. But yeah, where he was going in on them GMS buffoons. Yeah, that is true, man. I mean, you still gotta, do what you like to do, in this walk. You can't be a robot, man. You can't be a 10 man. They want you to be a robot. That's in anything in general. That's just life in general. Even in the public food system, they don't want you to be unique. Even on these damn jobs, some of us work, they want us to be a robot. They don't want us to be authentic. They don't want us to be who we are as a person. They want us to confine to the ways and rules of these damn jobs and shit, man. That's just all over the faculties of life. And when you trying to be your authentic self, they want to look at you and put you in a box and trying to say something's wrong with you and stuff, man. Yeah, let's see. I was 21. I was crazy as hell, shaking my damn head. I know, yeah. For him to be at that age speaking like that, be like, man, 21 with the mind of a 40 or 50-year-old, man. I'll be like, man. Yeah, 21, I was working, man. 21, I was 21, I was, just learning how to drive, and all that. I was like, man, that's insane. But hey, everybody, different, shout out to Logan, everybody, and you see, when you have that much wisdom at a young age or at any age, it's like it's hard to connect with people in your age group, because most people in your age group, they still on that buffoon stuff. They got people in mind. That's why I didn't go to none of my class reunions. It's about to come, like, I want to say in maybe a few more years. It'll be 20 years since I've been out of high school. I ain't going to none of them class reunions. What I need to go there for? What I need to go to them class reunions for? Just to hear people brag about their life, just to hear all the vain conversation. I don't got time for that shit. You know what I mean? Just to hear about Joe Blow bragging about his raise he got at his job. Oh, I'm about to buy me a new Lexus and all that shit. I don't got time for all that, bro. It's just a damn pissing contest when it comes to stuff like that. These class reunions, it's just a pissing contest. You know, when I got my high school diploma, I didn't look back. I went to project graduation. And after that, that's when I said, if I don't see these classmates no more for the rest of my life, then so be it. You know, then so be it. You know, because I did my 12 years in a damn joint called the public food system, got my damn diploma, and then look fucking back. You know, and it's worse these days for these children. I mean, the public food system is so demonic. They want these children to learn about all kind of ungodly things, you know. They want to teach these children about the damn LGBTQ lifestyle. Oops, death style. It ain't no lifestyle. It's death style because you can't bring forth life being a damn sodomite or carpet muncher or fun boy or fun girl. It takes a man and a woman by the power of both sides to bring forth new life, you know. Creativity and love, you know. Creativity, you know. You got a creative mind as a man. You meet a woman that's with a creative mind. And y'all both got beautiful minds, and y'all fall in love with each other. And you make love to that beautiful woman with a creative mind, and you're gonna bring forth a damn love, baby, man. Real talk, real talk. You're bringing forth new life. Damn, man, I'm talking like I'm damn drunk, but I'm not. I'm not drinking. I just drunk with some Coca-Cola. You know, I don't need to drink nothing, even though I got alcohol in my house. And I don't need a drink. I ain't drinking nothing. I'm just drinking me some Coke and some water and juice. But I had, like I said, I had me some Dominoes for supper tonight. That's what I had for my supper, some Dominoes. I was craving some Dominoes pizza. That's what I had for supper tonight. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. Well, we had 2 hours already. Well, it's 10:40. I mean, it's 10:58. It's about to be 11 o'clock already. Man, the time rolling. That time rolling. Great live, Moshe. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for coming through. I'll say I was on my mind earlier. I said I'm gonna go live tonight when I was at work earlier. I said I gotta do a live stream. I gotta do a live stream. Either it's gonna be Clubhouse or a live stream. Hey, it might do both. Who knows? You know, but yeah. But I mean, like the other night, man, y'all was on Clubhouse for almost 12 hours. I thought y'all was doing a marathon. Yeah. Yeah, I had the spinach and mushroom and the onion and mushroom piece. You know, it's a daggone shame these mainstream pizza places don't have kosher ingredients like the turkey pepperoni or now some of them they got the chicken toppings, they got chicken. But I'm talking like they got beef, you know, like for the hamburger, that's beef. I see it yesterday. Watch Moshe go live. Yeah, it was overdue. It was overdue. I said I gotta do a live stream on a Monday night. Monday night live stream. Yeah. Shit, cause yeah, I did a video. I shot a video earlier of them birds chilling in the tree. You know, I did that little short video when I got off. As soon as I got in, I saw the birds, man. That's one thing I noticed. Them birds be chilling in that tree, man. You know, that's a beautiful sight. See them all on one accord, giving praises to the Most High. Even the birds, man. The birds. Yeah. I did that little short video. Mm-hmm. And a little short video I did before. I said I'm gonna do a live stream tonight. Mm-hmm. Got to do it. Got to do it. Yeah, it's the 4th of April, man. I mean, phew. Man, this month's going by fast. Sometimes I be like they going by too fast, but hey, things happen for a reason. But yep, new year, new hope, new beginnings, new blessings. Like I said, happy New Year's to any Israelites out there. Happy New Year's again, the real New Year in April. Not that Gregorian calendar buffoonery. That's false. Yeah, like I said earlier, we got the Passover coming up. Some Israelites already observed their Passover. Some may observe their Passover this week. I'm doing mine next week, y'all willing. I'm doing mine next week on the 14th and 15th, Y'all willing. Yes, indeed. And Israel, excuse me. Try to get the leaven out your heart, Israel. Try to get the leaven out your heart, man. That goes for each and every one of us. Yes, indeed. Because you got Israelites out there that's talking about, you don't have to keep the feast days. That's between you and the Most High. We keeping the feast days around here. We keeping the feast days. You got Israelites, they want to be so technical. You can't keep the feast days because you're not in Jerusalem. We can't afford to go to Jerusalem. And first of all, why we want to go there anyway? It's occupied by them Gentiles. Why we want to go there? There's so much stuff going on around the world. That should be the last thing on your mind, trying to travel to Israel. Trying to keep the Passover. And it's bad enough. Why you want to go around the Israelites in Demona? Those wicked elders. They corrupted a lot of people. Yes, indeed. We will celebrate it with the CUC. That's right. All praises. Hallelujah. Passover. That's right, Sister Namaria. That's right. Next week, y'all will Passover. Yes, indeed. I need to get something to drink, man. Maybe if I drink some water. Yep, looking forward for that, family. That's next week, y'all willing, Passover. Yeah, it's gonna be like I said, looking forward for that. And man, for any Israelites out there, just learn how to stay in y'all land and leave us alone at the CUC. Leave us alone. We don't bother nobody. We stay in our lane. Stay in y'all lane. We don't hate nobody. Just focus on your lane, focus on your channel, and stop worrying about what we doing at our channels. I'm just speaking in general for those damn spies of other channels, because they watching a cloud of spies and they want to see what we doing. I probably had a few spies watching me tonight, but okay, I don't care. It is what it is. It is what it is. They out there watching. They lurking. Those spies lurking, trying to see what we talking. They ain't gonna report back to their masters, mistresses, whatever you want to call them. And they gonna say, this is so and so doing this. Moshe talked about that. They doing that. They keeping their Passover that day. They doing it wrong. They going off. They keeping it that way. They doing this. Man, get a life. Get a life. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. We really help people in real life, and they on here with Levin shaking my damn head for real. For real. Sad. Man, it's Monday night. 2 more days and I'll be off Thursday. Hallelujah. I can't wait. And it just seems like I was off the last 2 days, man. I'm telling you, them weeks going by fast. Them weeks going by fast. You know, I know we had people that used to chop it up with us, and we had to go on different journeys. I'm gonna just keep it like that, We people that was on the road with us, we had to go at different turns, and they don't want to accept that we go on different paths or different turns on the road. We may want to take exit 5, and they still want to take exit 5 with us on the highway. They don't want to go on their exit or keep going on their path, and they just don't want to let it go. But they say it's supposed to rain tomorrow. They say it's supposed to be some more bad. Well, let me check. No, let me check the forecast. Let me check the forecast right quick. The weather forecast. Choo, let's see. And they got rain for the night, 81 degrees. They got rain for the night. At 12 a.m. Thunderstorms. Thunderstorms for tomorrow too on Tuesday. Thunderstorms for Tuesday tomorrow. It is what it is. Y'all have mercy. They say like tonight it's supposed to start. So probably like in a wee hours of the night, it might be a thunderstorm. And it might carry up till Tuesday morning. So that's the forecast. Rain too? Okay, let me see. I really believe that most people watch us because they're waiting for us to slip. Yeah, that's sad. Ain't that sad? They want to watch us slip of the tongue. Yeah, the slip of the tongue. Mm-hmm. That's sad, man. You don't watch their own channel. Worry about their channel. Rain here too, Moshe. Okay, Rain, where you at? All right. How righteous are them? Clowns don't have anything better to do. Exactly, Sister Oracle. Exactly. If we slip, here come the video saying, I told you, yep. Mm-hmm. Then I bet you some of them, they probably waiting for me to do a live stream when I'm drinking and feeling good like a Hebrew should. They probably be like, damn, Moshe ain't drinking on his live streams no more. So I could catch them and see. They probably wait for me to slip. They probably hoping that I do a live stream when I'm drinking. So they could try to catch me. You see, he getting drunk on the live stream. It's my business. Even if I do it, it's my business. But like I said, it have to be a rare occasion now. Like I made a promise. I made a convention. I say, man, I'm gonna try to tone down doing that. Drinking on live. I could do it if I want. And y'all, but like I said, drinking to get all feeling good like you should. Nah. Maybe like for something different, like a celebrate. Nah, I'm gonna chill out on that. Now behind the scenes, that's a different story. But like I said on live, nah, I'm trying not to bring that on the front street. On the feast, people are doing this on the feast. Exactly. That's the sad thing about it, Kid Judah. They supposed to be focusing on the feast days, focusing on the Messiah. But they weren't about what other people are doing. The fact these culprits have spouses and children and jobs and can still manage to do dumb stuff like worrying about our business when we're not bothering anybody's beyond me. Exactly. That's the sad thing about it. They got a whole household to worry about and to tend to, but they want to worry about what the other person is doing. That is weird. It's abnormal. It's like it's just really. They got other things to worry about. But they worry about what the other content creator is doing. Worry about what we up to. Trying to follow us where we go. Because I read the group chat earlier, I don't have to mention no names. But I read the group chat and y'all chopping it up about, the individuals, that's trying to follow y'all where y'all go to and trying to link up with other Israelites that y'all may listen to. I was like, that's sad. It's sad. It's an unhealthy obsession. It's a very unhealthy obsession. Obsession. Damn English language. Now, if I start sounding a little slurred, I just drunk me some NyQuil nighttime. Some NyQuil. So I drunk me a shot of NyQuil. Help me sleep like I get cold. So if I start slurring, that's not alcohol. I just drunk me some. I took a shot of NyQuil at the bottle. They'll probably try to give. You see, he drinking NyQuil. He took a shot of NyQuil. You see, he took a shot of. That's not alcohol, y'all. Damn, I right, y'all over righteous. So that's not alcohol. It's medicine. They're trying to switch up my words. I ain't worried about them clowns though. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Them Israelites out there, man. Y'all just focus on y'all channel. Stay in y'all lane. We stay in our lane. That's what we do. We stay in our lane. I'm trying to think. I think I should end this live stream and go to Clubhouse. Shit. I'm thinking about it. Oh, somebody probably already started a Clubhouse. That's up to y'all. I don't know. Y'all late hours here. But man, I fell asleep. That was on Sister B's panel. That was last Friday. I took a nap on the panel. Y'all say y'all could have heard me snoring. Then I fell asleep a couple of times on Clubhouse, man. I was tired. Man, when you tired, you're tired, man. You can't fight that shit, man. When you're tired, you're tired. Okay, let's go. All right. Yeah, let's continue. Let's go to Clubhouse, maybe, so I can hear y'all talk. Because I know y'all probably getting tired of typing and stuff. We have a direct conversation with Clubhouse. But all righty. Thank y'all for tuning into this live stream. It's been Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael, fellow servant. Ain't no big eyes and no little U's. I'm just a servant. I ain't no captain. The only way I'm going to be a captain is role playing on a video game. I ain't a captain over y'all. I ain't no damn general. Don't call me general. Don't call me no lord. Don't call me no sergeant. That's only for fictional shit. On a video game, I'll be a sergeant. But when it comes to this truth and this walk, I ain't none of y'all sergeants. I'm y'all brother. I'm a servant. Ain't no big eyes and no little U's. Putting all these vain titles on brothers and sisters, man, but manly brothers. If you ever notice, I don't even see no. I rarely see sisters giving themselves titles in this Israelite movement. I'm gonna just be real. I rarely see sisters giving themselves. I don't see no sisters, wearing a big head wrap. I'm the queen bee Israelite. Have a big head wrap on. I'm the queen bee. I'm the queen of culture of this Israelite. I'm the big queen. I'm big queen Bat Zion. I never saw something like that. But it's these brothers may be giving themselves like sergeant of 50, captain of 100. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm keeping it a buck. Real talk. I rarely see. No, it's rare to see that sisters giving themselves titles. Let's see. I don't see no sister calling themselves Judge Juditas. I'm the Judge Juditas. I'm here to judge and prophesy against all the wickedness of Israel. I'm calling me Judge Juditas. I am the Judge Juditas, the earthly goddess of Yahweh. I don't see nothing like that. I'm just keeping it 100. But all right, I'm going to end this live stream. I guess we'll go to Clubhouse. Like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. His brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael says shalom and peace.